Who remembers what happened last time? I believe we were down uh, fire last time, so we'll need a recap.
I was in fact not here.
Alrighty.
Go
The
ahead.
Harvest Festival Day 2 started with us going to overboard ships to find out it is not the 5th location for the scavenger hunt. We then went to the charters to find out that it is the place for the 5th one. We then went to the fish fry, where we tried a bunch of food and the best food won. We then went and got an additional stamp at the spice and fish something.
Other
Market?
place.
Yeah.
Then we went to the Azure Heights Manor to get another one, and then we went to the Celestial Crest Chateau to get another one. We had to get a love massage, which was very uncomfortable and weird.
Oh, fuck off.
Then we went to the L'Oreal Bank to get another one. Then we went to the library to find out that it was not number 7. Or number 3, rather.
Very mean to us there.
But we found out where to go for that one, which was the Scroll Emporium. And then we did a lot of drinking at the Jackrabbit Tavern.
We also
And then...
had...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, and then we went to bed, and like over 1,000 people, I think it was even more than that, like a fuck ton of people had the same dream last night.
138,000.
Oh yeah, that's way more than 1,000. Had this same dream. And then when we woke up, there was a bunch of basically letters falling from the sky that said, hey, you're all gonna die.
The impending invasion seems imminent.
Yeah.
Then Cole DM'd the fish in the tank.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That he did, yeah.
That's what happened last time.
A lot of
don't
things
forget.
happened last time.
Everybody super trusts Mateo. As well. You know?
Hey, you tried to mind rape me.
So we flash back. The point that we flash back to is we were just in the, I believe we were in the docks again, right? We took a trip back down to the docks today to check out the ships in the port and to see that a lot of them had left. And we also had a weird interaction with a guy who was selling tickets out, basically. He knew of where a boat was that was taking people out of the city if they were fleeing. And gave you information about meeting some people in the sewers that very evening if what you wanted was a boat out.
I think we were looking for my former boss in the sewers, or connections to him.
Correct, yeah. It is about midday. And it's raining. Other than that, I will let you guys take the wheels as we have the rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday morning to get through before the gala.
And just to make sure, all the other events for today are canceled, correct?
So they were private events. What they said was that they were canceling all the ones that were held by the magistrate. So the Garland Parade was being canceled for the day. But that essentially all of the private events, it was basically up to the people of whether or not they were, still hosting it. So you would have to go and see if they were actually still happening.
Well, it does feel a little messed up, but today is the tobacco retreat.
I mean, we can go have a look.
There's also wine tasting later.
Listen, the invasion's not here yet. We're not dead yet. You know? Let's go try some tobacco?
So we're going to head over for the 1 p.m., the tobacco retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Yeah, making your way back up. But 2 silver for the fucking elevator. Remember, every time, 2 silver for the elevator.
I think it's coming out of the party fund.
How many of us are there? I don't know if I can... Well, I guess I can just pick
7 times 2, 14 silver.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, so you make your way back over to Center Hearth, which is where the main Doddings Tobacco Company is. And it does seem as if it is still happening. There are still people out in the streets, you know, going about their day, trying to make things a bit better. But I believe, like I said at the end of last episode, there is a lot of like heightened security. You see like a number of, you know, armed city guards and people walking around with adjudicator robots behind them. Arbiter, sorry. They're called arbiters. The Doddings Tobacco Company does appear to be open, though. And the retreat costs 1 gold to whoever would like to enter.
I think
Well,
we're all
definitely.
going, right?
And it comes with, it's basically like a sampling. They have tons of different types of tobacco that you can sample and all sorts of different smokables that are on special today.
I feel like never has smoke 'em while you got 'em been more relevant, you know? Impending invasion.
There's a lot of old people, you know, sitting around smoking pipes and talking philosophy. Oh, yes, and I thought that the town was better when we had blah, 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 blah.
Evelyn is testing everything. Whatever is here that is like smokable and tryable, she's trying it. She's on the hunt for like a normal Doddings, but it is just like better tasting of any kind.
They do have like a special blend that has like flower petals in it that makes it taste a lot more flowery. They have several types of like different blends of tobacco here that are like limited edition. And you can
Hazel is-
sample
oh,
it and
sorry,
see
go
if you like it.
Hazel's sampling things, but you also see her occasionally taking like a sample and holding it near her skirt, and a pair of tiny paws reaching out and grabbing it and stowing it away somewhere.
Yeah, they have all sorts of different booths where you can just kind of walk up and, you know, they have little, you know, a little bit you can put in your pipe and test it.
Is there any like... Is there fantasy weed here, or is it just straight tobacco?
We have real weed, it's cannabis.
Oh, there you go.
There are all sorts of smoking mixes here.
I think Hazel definitely likes to try the more herby ones, if that's an accurate description of anything.
Yeah, there's definitely ones that are like more sage. You know, a very traditional medicinal joint is rolled with like cannabis and sage or like lavender.
She gets as many of those as she can, and they disappear with the tiny paws.
What do I have here? I can give you. Where is it? I have. Go back. I have an item for this. I have a bag of loose tobacco. Can be used to produce 5 rolled cigarettes. I also have loose cannabis flower that I can put on your sheets.
Ooh, yes, some of that, please.
This works for 2 uses of a smoking pipe, so it's 1 gold per. How many do you want?
Take
For
2
okay.
for Hazel. I'll remove the gold now.
I realized I actually have like quite a bit of packs of cigarettes already, but one more of these like sweeter ones can't hurt, right?
Yeah. I can give you some exemplar tobacco. All right. Anything else from the tobacconist retreat?
While they're doing that, could I run to the store really quick?
Sure.
I just wanted to buy studded leather armor. How much would that cost?
Just regular studded leather, a new set. Um, studded leather, 45 GP.
Perfect. I will spend that. Uh, do I get anything back for selling them my leather armor or no?
Yeah. So you can get like a 5 GP discount.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. And do I have to add it or do you got it?
I think I should be able to do it.
Okay.
But I'll let you know if I can.
Alrighty. So that is what we do for the tobacconist's retreat. Did we ended up like not going, we didn't see the harvest play yesterday or the high, did we go, we went to high tea, right? I thought.
Did we?
No, I don't think we did actually.
We went
think
there. We
we
went somewhere
tried.
for a stamp, right?
We tried to get to high
Yeah.
tea and they said it was a really long wait. We just paid the person to go get the stamp for us.
Mm-hmm.
2 platinum.
All right, and then we just did that. So what else are we doing with our day for Wednesday?
The only other activity I wrote down was the wine tasting. I don't remember what else was that day.
Oh shit.
There's wine tasting, and then there is a masquerade ball,
Ah.
technically.
Trinket, I think I'm gonna need you to add it for me if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did anyone want to go to this masquerade ball?
I thought we said we didn't really want to do that. Or is that at night?
It is, yeah.
I thought we wanted to go to the sewers tonight. Unless y'all don't want to, which I am perfectly okay with.
I think it's more important we get that taken care of, as soon as possible.
What, the masquerade ball?
No.
The heck, where did
A lot of
this-
these things are like the same to me, so either way, I have to try and not step on people's feet.
Well, if we're going to the sewers, being drunk might not be the best plan, which will for sure happen at a wine tasting. Not to yuck anybody's yummer,
We all historically hold alcohol very well.
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Mhm.
What the heck? Why can't...
So is the vote for the sewers then?
No.
That's my vote.
Does anyone other than Mateo object to the sewers?
Edge?
I say sewers.
Second. A voice rings out through the house from nowhere.
This is God.
What the heck am I dumb?
I say
Where's-
sewers.
There's 2 gods in
Studded
here?
leather armor. Okay. You're not a god. You're specifically not a god. We had a conversation about this.
We did.
Imagine if I just let Hedge play Talora.
The
God.
level
Yeah,
20
it's-
wizard.
Surprise!
1v1 me.
All right. So yeah, you guys are headed to the sewers for the evening, right? To meet with, I believe I called them the Green Hand.
I believe so.
Why don't I write down stuff like that?
I don't know why you don't write down stuff like
I didn't
that.
write that down either.
Yeah, a group of people called the Green Hand in the
I'm lying.
sewers.
What is the plan, by the way, once if and when we find these people? Just out of curiosity. We should probably know that. Right?
If we're going through with this, I would politely ask you let me do the talking.
Usually, I don't like it when you're talking.
That's why I'm asking politely.
I
mean-
do. Go ahead.
I was just I thought there was something battered around about us not trying to just trying to see what's happening and not interact, but it's I mean, I understand that might be impossible because there are probably pretty observant people down there, but I don't know.
By not interact, like, what do you mean? Because I thought you all wanted to go down there to speak to them.
Was it speak to them or just kind of see what they're doing?
I thought
And
our goal was to
reports
like,
back information gathering, right?
yeah, figure out who is leaving because those people might be dangerous.
Okay, so we'll go down, look at them, and when they eventually see us, what's our excuse?
We want out of the
Sounds like
city.
you.
Yeah, we
Right.
could just be inquiring information.
We're gonna die.
We should all remove our pins
hmm
for like the
Maybe-
magistrate and Severus entirely.
Leave them at the house completely so they're not on us at all in case we get patted down.
Yeah, that's
Thank
not a bad idea. You see Mateo reach into his pocket and start twirling something in his pocket. He's like holding on to it.
Oh yeah, you should probably not like hang on to anything that's, dragonsy either. In fact, you could just throw that all away.
I think it would be more helpful if we ran into some people. Sure as hell saved our asses on the dock a bit.
Is it just an action to change the shimmer weave?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll turn into my like black maw light armor with a hood outfit. So like we should go like this or
I say to get there, we stay as inconspicuous as fucking possible. When we're down there, we keep staying even more inconspicuous. Aaron, if you want to make us a little more closer to the shadows, however you do your thing, whatever the tech, that would be helpful. But
I would love to do pass without a trace.
Alright, she'll go with the green long coat. The very Zorro vibes.
All right, so we're waiting till the cover of darkness, and we're headed back down to the sewers. It's another
of these
2 silver, baby. Unless you want to go through the shady part of town.
Yeah.
Because the 2 silver avoids walking through the like dilapidated wooden alleys that are kind of on the cliff.
you part.
We should
shady-
probably go the shady way because this way people who work the lift won't say that they saw us not wearing our pins and shit, right?
That makes sense.
All right,
Reduce the amount of eyes.
make your way to the less nice parts of the cliffside here and begin your descent down. Begin your descent down. None of you guys have only really done this once before. So I'm gonna need somebody to actually make me the rare survival check in a city.
This might sound weird, but I'm pretty good at these.
As you are
I-
navigating the city in a place you've never been before.
Could I help Evelyn, but not actually just pretend to help?
That's crazy.
Because you don't want us to find the sewer.
Well, normally I'm good at these, but the dice said no.
Oh, I'm actually pretty good at survival too.
just
I'm
I'm
alright
just
at
walking around sniffing, trying to find the smell of shit.
I feel like in a big city, that's probably pretty ever-present.
It's so weird. I keep making my way back to Mateo.
Oh my god.
Would anybody else like to make a survival check?
Hazel will.
You want to do it? Yeah.
Better.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, you notice a moment as Evelyn is sort of leading you guys down here that she's about to make a turn into the red light district. And you very cleverly, grab her by the back of the collar and
Maybe another
point her in the
time.
right direction.
Another time. Down there.
Just following the west as possible.
That tracks, yeah.
Karen snaps his finger.
But you are able to descend. It's definitely early in the morning before you get down there, like after 12. Because you do spend a decent amount of time just finding your way through here. But with the 17 survival check, you managed to find the way down. Eventually, you do find one of the entrances to the sewers, where just inside, down the ways a little bit, there is what appears to be a person holding a torch. Just kind of waiting by a doorway in the sewers. Exactly where you were told you would find him.
Would I know any code words or things to say to this person to gain their trust quickly?
You know thieves can't.
Is he wearing green?
You wouldn't know.
He's wearing.
That's why I asked you guys.
He's
Okay.
wearing a dark green outfit. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's wearing green.
Thank you.
I'll look back at my team, like sort of like saying, "You sure you want to go through with this?"
Nope.
What's the worst that could happen? We
Uh,
decide we don't want this and we turn around? Like, I'm confused.
Well,
Where's the danger?
sometimes scary people don't like it when people flip-flop on asking them for things.
Well, we're fucking late now, and I'll start walking up to the person.
Yeah, you go. You have to go a pretty decent distance into the sewers, maybe 100 yards or so, before this person holds this torch that they're holding out towards you to see your faces better. His face is obscured by a hood that's pulled down, but it's a large brutish figure standing probably like 6 foot tall, broad shouldered. There's a sword on his hip. Are you all looking for safe passage?
Information. I heard I heard you could provide it.
Not much for information.
I want information on this, and I'll like try and very concealed flash the black moss symbol.
Everyone wants out. It's the same price for everyone.
I never said I wanted out.
He just kind of looks around. Then
We're
fuck
more-
off.
We're more so looking for some people who may be interested in leaving. You seen anybody wearing anything like that?
So if I have, everyone wants out. Are you paying or not?
You see the girl with red hair back there? She can pay you kindly for information. Ain't that right, Laurel?
He doesn't say anything.
Don't bring me into this.
I think this is a situation where you kind of gotta show the funds before you get any information.
Well, how much do you normally charge someone to get out?
It's 40 gold.
Have we called
So,
60 gold for no questions asked? No questions asked on your part. We ask the questions, you give us answers. We're both happy. You make an extra 20 gold.
He holds out his hand.
Laurel?
doesn't she have like 3 gold?
I put a gold in your hand.
Anybody else wanna? You know I'm not paying a fucking dime for this. I didn't want to be here first of all.
How much was it?
I think he offered 60. I can pull it from party funds if we want.
60. I'll hand over 59 and say, don't say I never gave you anything.
Thanks.
Like I said, he closes his hand and wraps it up under his thing, under his cloak. Like I said, everyone's trying to leave.
The name Nerlin Adkianer mean anything to you?
He shakes his head.
How about Nerlin?
Did you just ask him the same name twice?
Fuck, I meant Aslandiel Ravenpride was the other one. Not me forgetting my old character's name.
I ain't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask you what you'd fucking heard. I did, actually.
The loyalists here have been long gone. That's for sure. Might have known his sister once upon a time, but
Fuck would I find her at?
dead last I knew. Hanging from the castle walls.
You know where she's buried? The fucking
Shrugs. Which one of you's going?
The fuck about which one was going? I'm here for fucking information, you nimwit.
Yeah, we paid you extra money so we could ask you questions. That was the deal we just made.
Oh, fine. Alright.
But like the important question, as I elbow Mateo, have any like very clearly Blackmore spies been using your network to escape in the last 24 hours?
Maybe. Like I said, everyone's trying to leave.
Where would I find more of you green hand motherfuckers? Maybe one that are a little more helpful?
You have to keep insulting the person we're trying to get information
Yeah,
from.
can we speak to your manager?
Oh my god.
I don't got one.
Alright, so all these people who's getting out, you got them all held up in the same place right now?
Plenty of boats trying to leave. Some of them got Blackmore in them. Some of them got innocent peasants.
Nice.
The
So-
difference don't make no matter to me.
You can tell us which ships that got them Blackmore people on it then.
Not if you're gonna fucking blow them up.
We would never do that.
We
That's
don't really
stupid.
have the juice for that. Look at us.
Then why would it matter?
You can arrest people without blowing up a whole ship.
Mm.
The boats are leaving, mate.
Sounds like we ain't got much time. You should tell us.
Make a persuasion check.
What?
Somebody persuade.
Do you want me
Man,
to persuade?
please, anyone but me. I have a -1.
I
I
was
think
talking.
I'm good.
I was talking. I was part of it. I can persuade, right? Because I have a +8.
Much better than what I've got.
Okay, 16.
That was so close to a 20.
Look, I'll give you an extra 20 gold.
Go ahead.
20 gold. 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 20 gold
Look, I don't want any good men to lose their heads.
You should prioritize your own head right now.
Oh no.
Can you make an intimidation check for me?
Oh shit.
Oh
We're,
no.
we're gonna
guys.
believe. We're gonna
What was the-
believe.
What was that current score again?
Guys, come on.
Oh.
It was almost an 18.
I think I can handle myself. And he puts his hand on his sword, like just rests his hand on his sword.
Friend, I know my compatriots are at best stupid, at worst incompetent, but believe
We
me
are, not you.
when I'm trying to tell you the truth right now.
There's nothing in the world that you're gonna do that's gonna stop me from letting these people get on that boat and
When the
go.
Black Maw
So if
comes
you're
here-
a fucking god, go get the rest of your god mates right now and have them come down here and bust me, if that's what you fucking want. Otherwise, piss off or pay me to get on the fucking boat.
friend, when the Black Maw take over in less than a week, are they gonna remember the person
I won't be here in a week.
who told me that they couldn't help me find my allies, and I'm gonna flash the Black Maw symbol a little more? Or are they gonna remember the person who helped me find my fucking allies so I could pass a little bit of fucking information, friend? Do I look like a fucking pig who's gonna try and arrest them? Would I be down in the sewers if I was a fucking pig?
You could see he just kind of raises his head so that his chin is, raised very high, and he crosses his arms.
Can I'm gonna start walking away for sure. Evelyn is done with this guy. He's not helping us. But once I'm out of sight, can I send Eddie up and like try and get Eddie to follow this guy so he can potentially lead to one of the boats?
Sure.
You
You want to fly your eagle? It's not it's an eagle, right?
Yeah, and I'm going to. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on Eddie, so that way for the next hour I can track him easier.
Sure. Yeah, you just want to have him fly around.
Yeah, but his goal would be to try and like follow this guy and see if they're going to any specific ships, after we leave.
So I mean, this guy, as you guys walk away, I mean, he just basically continues there. Actually, as you're leaving, you pass another couple of people who are heading in to talk to him. So
I'll try and leave last, and I'll just be like, "The dragons will remember your aid." Yeah, leave.
Well, that was a waste of gold.
Yeah, it wasn't my goal.
working with shady people. Sorry.
I mean, I feel like that's. I don't know how much more I would have found out getting in and going deeper anyway. Without risking our fucking necks.
Yeah, we would have had to like be on the ship and then
Mm-hmm.
try and determine who was who on a ship, basically playing.
One
Among
of
Us
you
at that
would have
point.
had to go in, yeah.
What about if we looked at it from the other perspective, since y'all are so vested in my past? What if we talk to Severus, see what he knows, with my former boss, see if he has any leads?
We could.
I think Severus has way more important things to deal with right now than this.
Then the oncoming fucking invasion?
Show previous boss have anything to do with that invasion?
I don't fucking know. I'm just fucking at your behest right now, y'all.
I'm confused. Did we come here looking for your boss? I thought we were here looking for spies that are leaving.
Thought they were one and the same.
Your boss is also a spy in this city?
Friend, I know just about my boss as you. I know his fucking name. I know what his old house looked like, and I know about the papers I stole from him. That's it.
What does your boss look like?
I don't have any more fucking of those stupid fucking spells today.
It looks
I
like
don't
the elf on a shelf.
No, he changed. I changed. I. Fuck me.
DM,
Cannot
Mhm.
say that.
God, with all this information that we've gotten and how Hazel like dove into his brain and whatnot, do I have enough like information to booty call this so said spy?
You can try.
Oh god.
I'm going to dial out into the universe to this Neerlin person that has no relationship to Aaron and say, hey, it's it's Mateo's girlfriend. Um, he's looking for you. Do you have a location where you guys can meet?
Are you telling me you're doing this?
No.
Roll a d100.
Motherfucker's gonna be like, who the hell's Mateo?
You would have probably not gone for Narrowland. You probably would have gone for Aslandiel Ravenpride because that's the name that's been used more.
There's no response.
Do we know if Severus is in the city right now?
Yeah. You can ping him on group chat.
Yeah, I would like to ping him on group chat. Severus, we definitely for sure know that there are Blackmaw spies leaving on potentially a multitude of different ships. Is there any way we can like halt them and double check them? They're escaping with a group called the Greenland.
So it's actually Dextra who replies to you. Oh, you couldn't have told me that sooner.
Wait, we just found out.
I mean, yeah, get the guards. Like, I'll send some down.
Also, we spent 60 gold on that information. Do you think we could be compensated on that?
There's no response.
Okay, so does Eddie still have a location of one of the ships that he's like leaving to?
I will say that after a little while, Eddie does come back and signal that there are some ships, maybe that are hidden around the other side of the bay.
Okay.
I'll pass that
DM.
on in the group chat as well.
DM, I'm going to spend I think 4 or 5 sorcery points. 5
Mhm.
sorcery points to get back a level 3 spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, well, let's go over there and stop these ships while calling the guards.
Wait. Pause. Who the fuck did you just message? No, we're going back a second, Laurel.
What?
You cast a spell. I saw that. The fuck did you just message?
Oh, a ghost.
Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
well, I'm convinced.
I'm gonna ask you a favor. And do you message Professor Ravensurge?
No.
No?
I'm tapped out of spell slots for the day.
Fuck. He might know something about the fucking my boss. I asked
Oh,
him about it when we were at the in Bosch.
Have you met Willen yet?
Me?
Not you. Has Brooke met Willen? Or sorry, not Brooke.
Laurel?
Fucking Laurel. God damn it. I'm normally so good about that.
Probably not, honestly.
I don't think so.
I think I would know who he is, but I wouldn't know what he looked like.
This is why I
didn't
call you
get
Yanni.
You didn't meet him back at the other place because that's where he was professoring.
Yeah, but I didn't go learn.
We didn't even meet you in Lutaria, did we? We met you here.
Nope. Yes.
Well, no, I was saying if randomly if the Laurel had taken a class with him.
You know, Laurel doesn't strike me as a magical,
A spell
sneak,
class.
like stealth student.
Fair enough.
But would you guys like to go stop the ships then?
Sure.
Per Dextra?
Yeah, we should just. We're not gonna like burn them down, right? That's not. No lightning bolts through the hole.
I don't think your
mean,
girlfriend would be very happy with that.
Guys, I've got a great idea, and I pass out one firework to everyone. Together, it spells hummus because I already used the T, but that's Thomas without a T, not the other thing. I promise.
so
I
how
like
about
this
this?
idea.
So how about this? I'll tell you what my plan is afterwards. If they decide to leave, I'm just going to, blow a hole through all their ships, right?
Oh my god.
Maybe we don't do that because like some of them are just normal people. Some of them are just, people who have boats.
Technically, they're all criminals for trying to leave the city. So
I mean,
think
maybe, but
Depends on their reasoning.
I think Evelyn and Laurel moments are my favorite.
could we put like a fucking like locket on Laurel which prevents her from using lightning bolt? Like, please, AOE spells.
As you guys are kind of standing here in the middle of the docks, you actually do see a pretty large group of guards and imperial magistrate people kind of rushing over towards you.
I like do one of those hoppy things and like raise my hand up and down and like to signal them like come closer.
Yeah, I will say that along with Dexter's not there, but along with a couple of like pretty high-ranking members of city guard, there is an adjudicator or a arbiter robot and like 5 or 6 foot soldiers holding rifles who kind of come around.
We don't have any pins to identify ourselves with.
Well, I kept my uniform on, so I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna give a little bow and be like, there. If you would like to follow the eagle will lead the way.
yeah, Eddie could take you to where the hidden ships are. We'll help.
Pause for a second. What's the plan with all these guards? We're not gonna go there and, kill them, right?
No, we're gonna stop the ships and we're gonna inspect what's on board, and if anything on board is a Black Moss spy, then we do what we should have done. No, I'm just kidding.
How do we know they won't just kill everybody to make sure?
Well, that would be preposterous.
Captain, I'll try and find one of the high-ranking magistrate fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Can you verbally confirm to me that you're not planning to kill everybody on those ships?
Well, probably not everybody, but
Hazel kind of just slowly turns her head to look at them. Not that Faith knows that, but just kind of slowly looks.
I'm not a big fan of Blackman, but right now we seem to be holding more cards than you. And I'm not gonna let my friends show you those ships unless you tell me you're not gonna kill everybody on those ships.
Fun fact, mate, you actually already told me where they were. And the group of people continues to walk past you down into the sewers towards where the guy holding the torch was.
I'm going to like put my hands behind my back and do like one of those like awkward like turnarounds, and I'll just like follow them, and I'll like look back at everybody and be like, "Let's go."
Yeah, I'll just follow. Why not?
I feel
Seems
great
like
about
fun.
this. I
I'm
feel
sure
great
nothing
about
can
this.
go wrong, guys.
This is exactly what I wanted.
All right. Because I don't want to do a full combat right now, I'm going to tell you that the guards managed to apprehend several members of the Green Hand gang, as well as several escaping subjects of interest because of your tip-off.
They
Is
didn't murder everyone in the search, right?
They
Does
killed a
any-
couple people, yeah, for sure.
is one of the people that we talked to get the information on that boat?
We'll say that there was two boats that were scheduled to leave, both of which were apprehended, so nobody got to leave. They
Okay,
weren't killed, but you definitely just ruined close to like probably 200 people's escape from the city. So, yeah, all of those people are arrested or like imprisoned now.
Okay, but the contact guy that told us about the ships, he's not with the group, right?
He probably got killed.
Okay, so can we loot
In
his
this
money back to us?
Sure.
Your 1 gold.
Didn't you pay like 59 gold?
Yeah,
Shout out Thomas's 59 gold.
Yeah, we gotta find Thomas's 59 gold, and then
That's the
I'll
only
kick
reason.
him.
Right,
I
all
don't
right.
know if that guy has any identifying papers on him. The guy that has that gold.
Not really, no.
No, that's a shame.
Well,
I was gonna steal his identity.
Just part of a street
Identity
gang.
theft.
It's not a joke, alright?
I do feel like this was kind of the goal, but maybe not so many deaths.
There were a few more cracked eggs than I was hoping for, personally. But
You guys, well, I won't say this out loud. Actually, never mind. That's a when we're definitely not around anyone thought.
You
Group
also
chat
didn't
thought.
find-
Group chat thought.
Definitely not a group chat thought. Definitely not a group chat thought.
You also be proud of yourself. You just committed your first war crime. Round of applause.
Let's go.
Killing refugees.
Yeah, definitely the
Cares, not
first.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty, y'all. Well, I assume after all of that, we head back to rest for the night.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okie dokie. There are no spooky dreams this evening. And, yeah. What are we doing on Thursday?
We should probably finish up the last couple things on the scavenger hunt. One of which is we could go to the Whitecap Scroll Emporium, which does have an event today. At 4 o'clock, there's a reading there.
And you said you would like to go to that because you can't read yourself. So yes, let's go.
But before that, there's also another candy making workshop. And we should also go to the Grand Market at some point, because that's a thing on the scavenger hunt. And then after that, we'll only have the Amethyst Palace, which we work there, so we can definitely get in that one.
Okay, well we have a plan then. Let's go to the market first, because I'm assuming it's gonna be early. Then the book thing, candy making, and then the Amethyst Palace. Does that sound good, guys?
I need another crack at candy making. I feel like I let down my people.
We do have to
So-
go candy making before we go to the Emporium, because the way that the schedule is.
Oh, sorry, I was
Alright,
confused because I thought you said it was the
So
other.
we head to the Harvest Market, where somebody can make an investigation check to see if they can find out where the stamp is.
Yes, I'll use my blind eyes.
Hey,
Yeah, this one's not too hard to spot. It's at the very back, right where Talora gave her speech.
I see it, guys. See it?
Yeah, Faye or Evelyn, you see it?
Oh, ho, ho. Actually, I do see it.
Oh my god, it's
Oh
miraculous.
my god.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
What would be crazy?
And then we're going to the candy making workshop again, right?
Yes.
So the candy making workshop is 1 gold for everybody who's
Okay.
participating.
Okay, 1 gold.
One goal. Yeah, why not? I'm sure I can't fail too hard.
I wish I'd taken Candy Blast so I could just subtly make a bunch of candy. Not so subtly
I
explode.
don't remember what I made you roll last time. Was it a performance check?
I think so.
I think it was
think so.
performance. Yeah.
Well,
Today, what's today's sweet though? Let's see.
While they do that, could I spend 8 hours practicing my longbow?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
You should do that at the Amethyst Palace, and you should take all of our books and get the stamp.
Yeah.
No, he's
Oh.
a little pissed off for the war crime last night.
Today's candy is Griffin gummies.
Griffin gummies.
So everybody who's participating can make me a performance check with advantage.
Oh, terrible, terrible.
Gotta get above a 15.
finally.
Well,
I fucking nailed it.
All right, so Laurel, Thomas, and Hazel, I will add this item to your inventories. Unfortunately, today, unless Safia also wants to go, it doesn't look like Evelyn's, doesn't look like yours turned out too good today.
That's okay. I have no way to know, so I eat it anyway.
It still tastes fine.
Is Tuna not here today?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
on
you're
your
just
phone.
you're just at Aaron's. Oh.
Phone?
Listen.
Phone?
Shut up.
Shout! Shout! Let it all out. These are the things we could do without.
Griffin gummies. Oh my god, I thought I accidentally deleted the item for a second. So that was Hazel. And then I put boom. Why won't it let me open Laurel's character sheet? Come on.
Doesn't matter.
You know what I also can't open? The HUD.
That sucks.
I know.
Like the combat HUD?
Yeah.
Yo, minus
Well,
1 for
shit.
Charisma Gang.
Mine
Hey.
worked.
oh,
Well, shit.
Okay. All right, so that was the candy workshop. What else are we doing for the day?
That's just
The Emporium to read a book.
Right.
And also get a stamp.
Oh wait, listen to a podcast. That's what it is. A book.
All
reading.
right, so you make your way over to where the Whitecap Scroll Emporium is. And just as described by, I think it was Ludwig who told you, there is, this is the place that it seems that people who go to university here come to buy their books and their scrolls and all of that kind of stuff. But as you make your way inside, one of the different demonstrators, there's several people around who are giving like readings of different stories that they've wrote. One of which is none other than Ludwig, who is here talking about one of his new books.
Oh, this is not what I thought they would mean when they said reading. Are there like multiple reading circles and he's only one of them? Can I go to
Yes.
a different one?
Yeah, for sure. There are multiple, and you can go to. There's 4 or 5 of them.
Nice.
Of just
The
different
farthest
stories.
one from him.
One of them is, I'll say that you sit down at the one that is the author of The Hollow Knight, which was a book that I believe you guys might have been able to find earlier, which is a story about a man whose spirit becomes trapped in a set of armor. A knight who needs to go through life trying to figure out how he can get his body back, but he's essentially in he's Edward Elric, or
Alphonse.
Alphonse Elric, trapped in a suit of armor. You overhear a pretty funny part where the guy is essentially describing the knight is talking to a guy, and the guy is desperately trying to see what his face looks like, and he's like, "Ah, no, I could never. I'm so ugly." Trying to make every excuse in the book so that the king doesn't look under his visor. There is a stamp here. It's pretty easy to find. This is like a pretty small room, so.
Guys, we only have one left.
Go to the Amethyst Palace. We go.
Before we
can
go, can I buy a copy of The Hollow Knight?
Yeah. For 5 silver.
Can I
Sick.
buy a copy, can I buy a copy of Leeward's book and put it in Evelyn's bag?
Sure.
That's so mean.
Oh my god.
My bag suddenly feels 2 books heavier.
Evelyn, how are you planning on reading those books? I'm not there.
I have an idea, okay?
You fucking macaroni every page.
Not quite.
He's gonna have Eddie read to him.
Can you understand bird?
I know somebody who can translate Bird Latin.
Bird Latin. Yeah, we both can.
No shit, Sherlock.
I'm gonna make something called a Mole Latin next. It'd be really funny.
All
Just
right.
gonna
Was
be
there anything? So we're headed back to the
animals.
Amethyst Palace, right?
Yeah.
Somebody make me an investigation check there.
Laurel's eyes are really good today.
A good time.
Was it just one investigation check?
Yeah, somebody else can look around too.
I'll do it. I'm sure nothing can go wrong.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kentys.
Nothing can go wrong.
That was
Thomas, you spot that actually Mert has it. It's on his
Guys,
little
Mert has
podium
it.
right where he would, right next to where you would buy your supplies.
It's just at Mert's place.
And with that, you have filled up your stamp book.
Well, that's a 300 gold for us, guys. Let's go get it. Their money.
Oh my god, we each get 100 gold.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm no longer broke, guys.
Is it literally we just go get 100 gold now?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
The
Does
turn
anyone
is the next day.
have anything else tonight?
Do you want to throw a rager at the house?
No, not particularly. You guys can.
Why don't we head to the family meeting room and have a chat about the war crime we committed last night, y'all?
Oh no.
I've been sort of thinking about that a lot all day.
I hate it when Mateo tries to preach morals to me.
Does anybody object to having this conversation right now, other than Evelyn?
Me?
Me.
I thought we did a good job.
Perfect. Thomas, I have something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, okay.
It's not like anything crazy. It can be in front of others, but it probably makes more sense in your workshop.
Okay.
Yeah, so I heard that you like made a new language, right? Like a bird Latin. Right?
Yes, I did do that. That
Oh,
was a
God.
while back.
So you're like able to make languages. Kinda.
Yeah, sort of.
Do you think you could make a language that could be like felt? Like maybe like little bumps?
Possibly in a pattern of 6.
Or even like indents? Or really anything that could be felt. It could even be like little pieces of broken up macaroni on a page.
I mean, with enough time, I'm sure.
Because like thieves can't kind of exist, and that can be like carved into things, and I can usually feel that. But I don't know if that's like, no one's gonna carve a whole book into that for me. But it'd be cool if I could read a book one day, and she reaches into her bag, and I'm gonna roll a 50-50 and see which book I fucking pull out, because I love you guys.
She was Ludwig. Ah.
Alright. She pulls out the Hollow Knight.
Thomas takes it, and he... So, do you just want me to, like, I guess, translate this into a language that can be felt?
Well, I figure you probably want to like work on the letters and the language first, but
Yeah.
eventually, like maybe long term down the way, we could all work on the book together. And I say we very lightly because I'm useless. But I know that Sophia would help. She does stuff like that for me all the time, and I could definitely sign her up for this.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, thank you. It doesn't have to be like a super fast process. I understand things take time. I know some people look at me and they're like, "Can you make me a potion right now?" And I'm like, "Guys, no, can't do that. It takes time." But like, I get you. Don't worry.
On the note of potions, by the way, you said you could make mana potions?
Oh, that was a not me. Well, kind of me, but I needed Hazel's help because she knew the ingredients. I just do the mixing and the sniffing and all that, and I just know when it's done.
Okay, well, did you make any?
I think Hazel made a couple. Yeah, we got like 2, 3? Question mark. Hazel.
2.
2.
By the way, I gave Sophia the other one. I don't know if that's reflected in inventory, but I figured that's where Evelyn would want it to go.
I didn't get like a pop-up message or anything, but
I don't know if I physically had an item to do it to give you anyway, but it was just
okay.
we could figure it out. We haven't had combat, I don't think, since we did that, so.
We haven't had combat in a while.
Well, I mean, we
Why would
did
you say that?
like we've had like 4 full sessions of filler, or not filler, but like side stuff. So
We had
Oh,
combat.
that's why I'm really, really, really trying to get through the rest of the fucking Harvest Gala. What are you guys doing on Friday?
I stabbed
Oh.
Laurel.
We're going to turn our books in so I can get my money.
Yeah, we're gonna get gold.
Then we're gonna go look for my parents, just in case, they wanted to do something today. And then we're gonna go report to Severus. Right?
Yep.
Good
Yep.
plan.
So each of us gets to add 100 gold. Yes.
Correct.
And armor.
So it's
yeah, and-
either or.
What does the armor
You
do again?
either get 100 gold or a set of Mariner armor.
I'm taking the 100 gold. I already have that.
I will also be taking the 100 gold and handing it to Sophia.
I can't wear armor like that, I don't think.
Let me look at it.
I also cannot wear armor.
It makes it so if you fall unconscious in water, you float to the surface.
And it gives
It's a
you a
life
swim
check.
speed.
It
I
gives you a
think.
swim
Yeah.
speed equal to your walking speed.
I just got studded armor, so I'm gonna take the 100 gold.
All right. Do you go to the display of triumph parade first thing in the morning though?
I thought they canceled that.
They canceled the last one, but this one is probably this is still happening.
We'll go to that one for sure.
All right. There is a big, long parade through the streets of Centerhearth where Severus unveils his inventions, the little warships. You see them in action for the first time as they hover through the center streets, and the
See
people
where they
all
went.
look on.
I really, I really wish I took the spell Magic Mouth so I can go daddy like somewhere else that's not me.
These are the things I saw that were like under construction in the workshop, aren't they?
You did, yeah, as well as a number of those marching arbiter robots that do little displays and shoot fireworks and stuff.
This is a look at all the dope military shit we have parade.
Mhm.
Guys, why does it sound
See-
like the sky is farting today?
If only you could see it.
Laurel, are you trying to fuck everybody in Severus's office?
It was a joke, bro.
If so, I've been in Severus. Is what I'm what?
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
I'll fucking stood you up one
I'm-
too many times?
Just
What's
kidding.
that?
Just kidding. Just kidding. Guys, you guys are really bad at jokes. Okay.
Yeah, terrible.
They do distribute commemorative pins at this festival, or at this parade.
Oh,
Little Imperial Magistrate pins that have a little ear of wheat on them for the Harvest Festival.
Hazel gives one to some of the paws that appear in her skirt and it gets ferreted away.
For somebody who doesn't know what you're talking about, that would be fucking creepy as fuck.
Yeah, it would. I mean,
Just
I
scared
feel
the
like
dog
the
at
people
first.
that notice, it is creepy as fuck.
hedgehogs of holding.
Yeah, hedgehogs of holding.
That's funny.
All right, but yes, there is, as well as the final thing that is dredged through the street of L'Oreal in a cage is none other than the armored dragon lord.
The one that's all like fucked up and experimented on and weird, or is there a different
Make a
one?
perception check.
Okay.
Can
no.
I
Oh,
can I try and hunters mark this and see if I can get the same vibe from the princeling?
Sure.
19? That's not too bad.
Yeah, you see in this enormous cage that is being pulled down, down the street is none other than a dragon clad in what seems to be plate, but it's again like how I described it before. It's basically he's been remade.
Does he doesn't
Essentially-
look super conscious, right?
He
kinda-
does.
And does this would I get the same vibe that it's the princeling that's been like modified to be this way?
For sure.
Hazel
For
just
sure.
shudders.
This looks like, in some way, Severus Lockmore did some sort of, like, automaton work. Or some sort of, like, biohacking onto a dragon. To basically, like, replace its scales with armor.
I wish I had eyes.
Hazel just kind of says, "Is anyone else like extremely weirded out by all of that?"
Is that kind of
Business.
like a crime against nature or something?
Like
Oh,
I feel like
absolutely.
yeah, absolutely a crime against. Yeah, the very concept of nature itself.
I mean, he is a robot.
But yeah, Severus leading this parade does. There is a little bit of a slogan that's going around that is, if they won't serve us in life, they'll serve us in death.
I don't like that.
Or at least
think-
the dragon will.
I think Laurel would cheer at this point, like, woo!
Hazel takes a little step away from Laurel.
Do I see like anything strange on like the like at like high points like roofs or anything?
Like snipers up there?
Not out of the ordinary, no.
Okay. Just thought I'd ask.
I think Hazel, with your perception check, you may also notice Evelyn, like, you can see she's like really, really clenching her jaw. Like she looks really fucking angry.
About
Aw.
when was it when we saw the dragon?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She'd kind of give her a pat on the shoulder, like a kind of an I get it sort of vibe, just a silent vibe.
Mateo has a very much of a "I told you so" look on his face.
Does it look hostile in any way, or does it look as in some way that Severus like somehow like
It
got
looks
to be peaceful?
controlled.
It looks controlled. Oh god.
Y'all want to head back to the house before tonight?
Well, we have to get done up. I don't think all of us have the
Oh,
shimmer weave, right?
yeah. I was thinking about what happened the other day a little bit, Hazel. About our little mind fuck.
Yeah.
Y'all don't trust me, do you? None of y'all.
If I can be totally honest, the reason I did that wasn't because I don't trust you. It's because I didn't like that everyone was so mad, and I thought maybe if I knew what was in your head, then people wouldn't be so mad at you because I would have proof. Because I've never had like more than one friend before, so I just didn't want everybody to hate each other. And I don't know.
After this stupid gala thing, if we survive this, maybe we should have a sit down as a team and you can go through my fucking mind and tell everybody. Because I can't fucking. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Only if you actually want me to. I'm not gonna do that to any
I
of you
really
ever again.
don't want you to, but
And
it's
I'm
the only
not-
fucking way.
I don't want to do it again.
I'm sorry. I tried to bring you to the darkest point just to punish you for doing that, but that wasn't fair to you. It's not all like that. It's a lot of it's like that, but there are happy moments. I've had some happy moments with y'all.
Those are the ones I like, so
I don't know. Let's go fucking get the shimmer weave. Yeah. And too much of this lovey-jovey stuff. It's gonna make me soft.
All right, so
Oh,
we're
We can
headed
talk
to get ready for the gala. Right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
Ballroom episode.
I've got my outfit already from the shimmer weave, or shift weave, whatever it's called.
I had my outfit from the shimmer weave as well.
I am going
Same.
to change my outfit with my shift wave, and I'm gonna head into actual Sophia's room with Evelyn and be like, so normally I don't really do my makeup, but do you think you guys can help me?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think I'll do this one, and then I just like make my way over. Do you have anything already, or do you need me to use my stuff?
I don't know,
I don't think the gray will really match your skin.
I didn't think about that.
We could just like eyeshadow and lipstick.
If you have a disguise kit, it probably has other shades in it.
Actually, might.
Do we have like our own bath here?
Yeah,
I do not.
Okay, cool. Evelyn definitely cleans up a little bit.
pretty sure it's on the second floor.
I'll go back to my room and I'll grab some
think-
like
yeah.
makeup
Well,
that
see,
I-
each of the room there is a bathtub in one of the upstairs rooms, or in a couple of the upstairs rooms. You can basically pull like the bathtubs into any room that you want and have a private bath.
Okay.
It's
I
just
remember
like a
these
little
rooms.
low wash basin type of deal.
Evelyn will definitely clean up because normally she just doesn't care, but for this she should probably care a little bit.
Hazel is gonna go knock on Taryn's door. And just kind of hand him like a little cloth bag. When we were at the hat show, you said a hat wouldn't work with your dreadlocks, so I got you these because I thought they would work better. And she's got inside is like a variety of like beads and stuff that would decorate dreadlocks.
Oh my god.
I posted some pictures of kind of the inspo. They're silver and gold. Probably about 2 gold ones and then like a handful of silver ones, like about 10 silver ones.
Oh shit.
Since
I
you can't
think
wear a hat.
in that moment you kind of see he takes it, he holds it, and in his face you can tell that he's going to cherish these for a long time.
No.
He just smiles. He's like, "Thanks. I'll figure out a good way to wear them." He's looking at
I'm glad.
his dreads, trying to figure it out. Like,
God, one question. The person that I'm supposed to talk to, I kind of like misplaced my piece of paper because I've been moving stuff around my house here.
Mm-hmm. Do you want their
Do
name
we
again?
know what? Yes. Do we know what they look like?
So it's in. I believe I put them. If you guys would stop fucking saying so much shit in the references chat, you would know that. I thought I put it in there. Maybe I didn't put it in there.
I don't think you did.
I did not put it in there. Hold on. So one of you. So Hazel was going after
The Fae
The-
guy.
the Fae. His name is.
Hang on, I have it in my.
God damn it! Where's my thing?
Cole, I think you were supposed to go
Perseus
after.
Davenport.
Perseus. Yep.
You were supposed to go after Yusuf Caraway. and
You were supposed to
told
go
that
after
he
Eustace
is
Caraway.
the
Yeah.
sibling of Alisane.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Alison Caraway's sibling. And then Safia, I believe, was tasked with talking to another person, which was.
The Caraway. Am I crazy?
Was it the Caraway?
I thought Cole had that one.
I think you
That's fine
guys
by me.
switched at the last minute.
Yeah, I think.
I think I have the old dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
You're
That's a
going
reference
for
to Alison.
God, who is the fucking third person? I should know there. I put all the fucking tokens in here. Oh my god, don't tell me I didn't write it down. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's.
It was Thalindra Moonsong's
Yes. that's-
associate, Hillador Pilver.
Hilda
Sorry, his
Pilver.
name's Hillador.
I didn't take note of the specifics of the information I was supposed to be getting for some reason. I got his name and description, but I forgot to write.
It's just, you're just trying to get any information that you can out of them. You're greasing palms tonight. That's what this event is about.
I'm gonna make sure that my shirt is a little bit more low cut than normal. I have my hair in a ponytail with some like hair like on the side, so like I could like sweep it off my neck if I have to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, grease the old guys up.
This is Hazel's vibe, with her fancy shimmer weave and makeup. 'Cause she can put on
Damn.
makeup.
Being blind sucks.
Mateo brushes his hair.
Yeah, I think I posted what I wanted my outfit to look like.
All right. Then we're all headed, as long as there's no more RP beforehand, we can head to hang out with Severus, who's going to go with you to the gala.
One of Hazel's hedgehogs is wearing a hat. The other one has a little bow tie. Anyway, they're hiding in her dress somewhere. A little more complicated with this outfit.
Severus looks no different than he normally does. But he also, for the most part, doesn't like really wear clothes. He wears like a cape, but other than that, like his body is made out of metal, you know? So like he's already flashy and like cool looking. He doesn't need to like really dress up. But Dextra does have on a nice outfit and makeup, and she looks like she's ready to mingle with people for the night. Do a lot of talking.
Hazel grew a flower and put it in Mateo's whatever passes on his outfit for a lapel.
Dress nicely. I sent my outfit a while back.
Why you just brushed your hair?
I got dressed as well. I'll find the fucking outfit.
Well,
Fucking
then you have a flower there as well, and it's the ones that were always in. Oh my god, I can't remember her name anymore.
Laurel.
So bad.
Or Brooke.
Laurel.
Brooke.
No, Brooke. The ones that Brooke always kind of had around.
Mateo grumbles out a thank you.
No.
Where's Days? Days.
This is what I wanted to wear for him.
Then you have a lapel, super easy.
Yeah, lapel. Lapel lapel.
Oh, I leave Eddie at home.
No.
Well, I leave my shield at home too.
I do not, however, leave my 3 swords that are attached at my hip with a belt. Sorry about that one, folks.
Ooh, new set. I'm gonna go explore everything first before Trinky can lock the doors.
Game still paused. Get wrecked.
Fuck! She's learned from her mistakes in Yarnum. I literally explored every room the second I was there.
All right, so you all make your way to the interior of the Amethyst Palace, letting Severus lead the way. And as you enter into the Great Hall, this big part of the building with all of the fancy amethysts and white stone, there is actually an announcement that is made with some sort of magical amplification of voice. Somebody says, "A member of the Seven, Severus Lockmore and his accomplices." As you may all enter into the building, there's a lot of people also making their way this way into the main parlor area.
What happened to Evelyn Wyvenrada Reed?
What about Evelyn Wyvenride? What?
Oh, they were gonna announce me with the Wyvenrider title. Wait, where did Severus go?
Pay the fuck attention.
I'm blind.
God, I can't wait till you have a character who can fucking see.
I'm blind.
Next campaign, you're gonna say something about being blind, and Trinky's gonna
No.
yell at you.
No.
No, next campaign he's gonna be death instead.
Oh my god, that's a great. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Just weird.
You see, there's people here in this room mingling. Severus immediately takes a seat. At the front, you do see Talora in the flesh, just chilling. She's talking to other members of the Magistrate Elite. You see the other 4 remaining members of the Seven, aside from the other remaining members of the Seven, aside from Severus, sat at one of the front tables here.
I'm just gonna walk up to Talora and be like, "Yo, I heard your daughter's gone." Kidding, joke. I'm not doing that.
Why is Nelly injured?
Because I didn't heal her.
Oh, Days is here.
Welcome.
So he is.
Yeah. Many, many very important Imperial Magistrate faces and members of City Council, just all around important figures mingle about in this room. As if waiting for maybe Talora's going to give a speech at some point to commence. But there are still people filing in. I'll say that shortly after you guys make it in, they make the announcement for the Caraways, and they announce Willin Ravensurge as well, who comes in. Reginald Redmayne of the Fat Duke and his crew, as they all kind of filter in.
Jesus.
The ever lovely Nellie Neal and Cedric Gravel. And everybody makes their way in, and this room gets filled up pretty quickly. Davian Motherbore and the clerics of the Wisdom Tower. Yeah, I'm not going to announce everybody in the room, but there's
No, do it.
Maxine and Benjamin Wardolph.
Is there a boo sound?
No.
Can I try and make my way over to Willin when I see him enter?
Sure.
I could fucking find him.
He's not that short.
I am just blind, and don't fucking say it.
He's over here, silly.
Yeah, why are you leaving the room? Try entering it.
Professor Ravensworth, I'm sorry to bother you about business on a night like tonight, where I'm sure you would like to be enjoying yourself.
You see, he looks up from a conversation that he was actually having with the Caraway twins. Oh, and we'll have to have a game upstairs before. I forgot. I don't want to do a Willin voice tonight. Fuck. Hang on. All right, hold on.
Just be a southern hillbilly.
Gotta get on my southern drawl. Hang on. Here we go.
That was great.
Well, we'll have to get another game of cards in before we get started later. I'm a little itching to play tonight. I don't know. I got that feeling in me. I feel like I'm gonna win tonight. And he kind of turns and he looks. You can see him. He's having a pretty nice conversation with Yusuf and Alisane. And he turns over and immediately his expression just drops.
The true Mateo experience.
Who's the color?
What can I do for tonight, fella? Sticks out his hand.
I'll go shake it like very lightly, just trying to pass quickly. Did you have an update about the things I asked you about in Bosch?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, where he is.
Okay, I did a little bit of searching around.
Oh yeah, did you find anything?
No, but you did. I assume you heard about the other night on the port, the little events that happened there.
I did hear.
That was in search of him. It was.
Well, I probably could have told you. I don't think he's sticking around Laurel anymore. You know they hung his sister, right?
I've heard that. Yeah, I was looking for her grave to see if that could lead us anywhere.
I don't think you're gonna find one.
Okay, thank you. I'll let you get back to your card games. Was it? I don't know.
Well, the cards are upstairs. We're gonna have to wait until after Talora gives her little speech, but.
Oh, Talora's given us some shit. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
I do have to make one more announcement of people entering, and I hope it's a big surprise for the night. The voice picks up again, and it says a name that probably none of you know, except for actually, the reveal was revealed. So, Mary Ann Reed and Jack
what
of the Hellcat.
Evelyn
And-
like shrinks in her chair.
Oh, shit.
Demonetized.
Oh, look at. Oh my
Teo tries to
goodness.
walk after Evelyn before realizing.
Oh.
Evelyn is the smallest you've ever seen her as
And
she
she-
shrinks into her chair.
He's right here.
They make their way to the middle,
Right,
and Marianne gives a little bit of a bow towards to Laura, and then makes her way over to Reggie Redmayne, the only person in this room that she knows.
That's what she thinks.
I get if I'm supposed to be able to see something, I can't.
Oh, maybe that's because I didn't assign you the character.
Man, I'm the I'm gonna laugh so hard when I re-listen to this and I just think about how the word mommy and daddy have been written 1,000 times.
You can't see it.
Fuck, where? Yusuf.
I'm gonna be like
Your
lifting at the gym
ownership.
tomorrow while listening to this. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah. It says mommy on screen right now.
Can you see nowadays?
No.
Owner?
Loner?
Now I can.
Loser.
Oh.
Lehu is a hurt.
Oh no, I
Damn.
see everything.
Four, damn. Jeez. A harsh language.
Man, it's a bit mean.
You're gonna
don't you
get
think?
us demonetized. All right.
Yeah, I already accidentally almost said.
With a number of people having filed in here now, Talora does make a slight toast. She taps her excuse me, her fork against her glass to get everybody to hush down a little bit, and there is a bit of a hush that comes over. I want to thank you all for coming. This is such a lovely evening for all of us to catch up. I do wish it were under better circumstances. As always, I hope you all have a great night. There is an endless supply of feasts in the feast room, as well as the titular dance at the end of the night. Do make sure you stick around, and if there is anything that you need, you know where I am.
At the mention of endless feasts, Solar is going to like bang her keg or her stein on the table and go, "Hey, great, love it." And then she quiets down, realizing that everyone else is quiet.
But yeah, after this, everybody does go back to chatting amongst themselves and doing things. You do see some people start to file out of this room now after Talora has made her address, as it seems like basically this entire the whole castle is the gala. So you can whatever you can get into and touch, there's going to be people in there who you can talk to.
Where the fuck is Marianne Reed?
This was the
assume-
person who walked in.
I assume as part of the security detail this evening, I'm just sticking very close to Cerberus.
Yeah, I mean, you can still, wander around a little bit and like talk to people, but try, probably keep him within eye shot.
She's gonna keep him within like hand holding distance, not actually holding his hand, but if I needed to, I could grab it.
He's also got Dextra and Lur Derry who are with him like the whole night, so
Yeah, well, my mom's also here, and I'm a little scared.
fair enough.
If I'm not going after Caraway? Who is the last person that needs to be? they wanna
You are
do-
going after Caraway.
Okay, I am. Got it.
I believe I'm also part of the security detail with Evelyn, right? I think that's what it was.
And Farron too. Hey,
And
squad.
Terran too, yeah.
Yep.
Yes, the three most competent. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That's crazy.
Look, we've
Mateo
all
was
seen
also
you defend
assigned,
us from
but-
Mateo.
I think you were just said you could do whatever you want, basically.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
floater
keep to the
and
shadows.
Yeah, keep to the shadows and away from my mom.
This is Ruby, is it?
Oh my god.
This rather tall pirate-dressed woman in black attire has a striking resemblance to one of your party members.
Is there a mystery?
It's certainly not Jack, that's for sure.
Is that what you say?
No.
I am nowhere near.
No, I'm talking to Mateo.
No, I can't say that. Miss Reed, is it? I heard you announce when you walked in.
Then why ask the question?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to be polite. I'm a friend of your daughter's, ma'am.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
Interesting.
You know she's here tonight.
Oh no.
I could have guessed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have taken you for a... Let me reintroduce myself. Mateo Greyvale. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am. I've heard a lot of stories about you.
I'm sure you have.
If I may, could I ask you a question on a more business side of things?
Certainly.
Evelyn, your daughter, as you know, has a unique interest in Cephas.
Oh my god.
She's mentioned a few things, and I think I have a pretty unique interest in Cephas as well. So I've been doing a little bit of investigation. And you know what? I heard you walk in, and I was like, why not take the questions to the source?
You think I'm from the Dark City?
No. I didn't mean to imply that, but
Is that the tales my daughter's telling?
oh, she wouldn't dare disrespect you like that. She knows better.
I mean, I didn't say I wasn't. And she kind of twinkles her fingers at you.
Oh, you are one funny lady. I see where Evelyn gets her sense of humor from. I was just curious what you would be willing to tell me.
Nothing I probably haven't already told your advisors.
My advisor?
See, she looks to the table of people sitting here.
Yes, Severus, of course. I won't take up any more of your time at this party, ma'am. But I do think your daughter would love this a little bit. She's clearly missed you. And I'm gonna leave.
If I may add a little comment to that, I feel like if they didn't actually know, Jack would have looked way more excited when you said that than the mom would have.
For sure. Yeah. As soon as you say that, actually, the face of the bearded, portly man next to you kind of perks up, and you can see him scanning the room, looking around, like...
Yeah.
For Evelyn.
For somebody.
I'm gonna go make my way back to Evelyn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I
Did
don't
we
think-
know explicitly that you don't get along potentially with your mom? Or
Huh? I get along great with my mom. What do you mean?
yeah.
Shit.
That's the
Oh,
reaction of
shit.
someone with zero parent baggage. So
I'm just gonna bump into Evelyn briefly and go, your mom seems nice.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
She looks over to Severus.
hiccuping attack.
Are you sure we couldn't kill him?
He just kind of shakes his head a little bit, like jokingly, as he chuckles.
Trinket, I would like to pretend like I'm going to greet my parents at the table across where I'm at, and I want to trip over my skirt and land in this chair next to the guy, next to Hilidor.
Sure.
Oh no.
I wanna gracefully like land in the chair, maybe
Yeah.
on his lap or
Ooh.
behind him or
Mhm.
something.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, make a what would I call it? Make a dexterity check.
And then also, hold on. Um, um, 2d6. It's a 15.
Yeah, I mean you land right in his lap.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh goodness, I do. Are you all right? Certainly not had that many drinks already.
Oh no, I just stumbled. I got really excited. Saw my parents. My skirt's a little too long. I'm so sorry.
This lady next to you, Portia, looks to you and says, "Oh, you should wear it a little shorter."
I wish I could, but they don't say one size fits all for a reason.
You can see this guy, this hobgoblin who sat at this table, just kind of gives you a really like deadpan look.
I'm going to like put my hand on his chest to make sure like I didn't drop anything, and I'm going, oh, I'm sorry. My name is Laurel, by the way.
Oh, he kind of dusts himself off a little bit and extends his hand. Hilidor.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. Would
On
you
his-
mind if I?
Sorry, on his breast is clearly the pin of Thalindra.
Okay.
Of all three of these people who are sat here.
Do you guys mind if I sit with you guys? Since I'm already here now.
Yeah, why not? I'd love to hear about what. So tell me, what does Severus make you do? He make you do his dirty work, like clean out his pots and stuff?
No, not currently. Last time, I threw a lightning bolt at a dragon earlier this week. Well, last week.
This guy just kind of. You see, he does the little like he purses his lips and like nods, just like. Good job.
Thank you. It was really a profound moment in my life.
Did you kill it?
No, my friends wanted to let them go, so, World Cup and all, we let them go.
Oh yes, probably wouldn't have been very good to have more deaths at the games. Hilidor says. Were you there? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. Were you there?
I was not.
Well, that's unfortunate. What were you doing in the meantime? Like, that's such a big event.
Make a persuasion check.
Give her advantage for flirting.
Oh, working for Thalindra. Go all over. I just got back from doing some stuff in the grasslands. Actually, I was in Yarnum, and you can see as the hobgoblin kind of gives him a nudge to the side.
Well, do tell me more about the overtaking.
Yeah, Thalindra had us do that.
Oh, you guys did all the overtaking? How was it?
No, not all of it. No. Not all of it. I don't know. It's like contract stuff. Pretty boring, honestly.
Well, how about I buy you a drink and you tell me some fun information that doesn't, like, cross the boundaries?
Well, I'd love to tell you about my recent mountaineering trip.
Yeah, let's go have a chat. What do you want to take a walk?
You could see Portia and this other guy kind of just laugh. You two have fun, little lovebirds.
Yep, I'll just follow him out to the nearest like bar or whatever.
Yeah, we can.
The feast room. Sponsored by Mr. Beast Feastables.
See in here, there's a lot
Sounds
of like
crazy.
bottles of wine on the tables and stuff.
I just registered what this map was.
Yeah, did you just learn what this map was?
It just clicked.
I knew
You
what
don't
this
remember
map was.
making it?
I knew what this map was because I
What
used
is
it.
that?
Days' map that he made, he loved, he shared to everybody.
Oh,
I needed a good castle.
Um, so I am going to pour him. I'm going to pull out this trinket that I have. It's a crystal goblet. It does absolutely nothing. But if it gets dropped, it bounces instead of shatters.
Neat.
So I'm gonna hand him a really fancy glass with a glass of wine and be like, "This is for you."
Oh, thank you. Thank you. He kind of gives it a sip.
And then I'm gonna scoot just a little bit closer to him, and then I'm gonna pour myself a glass. And so tell me more about this mountaineering trip that you did on the grasslands.
Oh, I do love the blood border. That and the as it extends down just above North Azure into that mountain range there. It's very beautiful sights through the Silk Run. I mean,
Yeah?
Uria is the womb of the world after all. It's where all life originated from. It's quite beautiful if you've never seen it.
Did you get a chance to see Tala's castle?
I did some looking.
And was it exquisite?
Well, I must admit I never found it myself, but she's a bit of an elusive figure, and wouldn't want to go running straight into her and her prince consort. Let's see, he has a little bit of tension in his voice.
Prince consort. And by prince, do you mean like a black maw dragon prince?
Oh, do you not know, darling?
Apparently I don't.
Tolla's run off with a member of the Blackmore. That's why they want her back so bad. Looks dreadful on Talora.
I guess that makes sense.
Her own daughter gone to be with the dragon princeling.
Well, love is love, right?
I have no love for the dragons.
I'm gonna put my finger like on his cheek and maybe like twist his hair a little bit.
You can move Chariot too. I forgot that you can move Chariot too.
Cherry's just wandering the hall.
Yeah, I was moving two other people that are upstairs.
Yeah, there's also stuff upstairs too.
Chariot goes back up to his son.
Oh god, I can actually move my other characters. Okay, I see. It's funny. What was I gonna say? So I really want to know more about this Yarnum thing.
Well, honestly, there's not really much I can tell you.
Well, I mean, you don't have to tell me how you did it. Just, did it involve killing a lot of people?
Us, no. Surprisingly, there were very few casualties.
That's interesting. Do you think it's because they gave it up?
His eyes flit about the room a little bit. Something like that.
I figured that's what it was. It didn't make any sense that we could, conquer that so easily.
It's, well, not looking so hot.
Not looking so high in what terms?
He takes a sip of wine. Well, ash and dust is the slogan of the dragons.
Okay. Are you scared?
No. Besides, even if I die, Thalinder will bring me back to life. Corpse or otherwise.
Well, I wouldn't want you becoming a corpse now, would I?
I don't think it'd be so dreadful.
So what do you specifically do in her little army?
I am a necromancer.
Interesting. Have you ever brought anybody back to life?
A few times.
If I remember right, there's this little boy named Tim. My friends were talking about it one night when they were really drunk. You should seek out Tim and make him your apprentice.
A little boy named Tim.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Sorry, darling, I don't really have proclivities for young apprentices.
Nice, he's not a Minecraft YouTuber.
What if
Oh no.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
But what if he shows promise?
Then he should find his way here.
I will let them know that. And then I will pour him another glass, even though probably it's not full, not like fully empty, but I'll just pour another one. And then I will just like ramble off about random things, like how my mom was sitting across from them, etc., etc., etc. And then I'll give him some like leeway to like talk about anything he wants.
Sure. Let's, while that's happening, let's move back so that some other people can do some things. What was everybody else up to?
Can I go ahead and make my way over to the table with Swillen and Allison?
Sure.
Foundry's glitching the fuck out for me, so I'm just not messing with it. Like,
I don't want to do that.
I'm sure they can hear me, Aaron.
Type 1 in the chat so you can hear her.
We can hear her fine, it's fine.
We can hear.
Thank you. He's like yelling at me to sit up, and I'm laying with my face 2 inches from his computer. Like, she can hear me.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So you're headed to talk to
Yeah, so
Yeah.
As I approach the table, I kind of like wave to get Willen's attention. Like, Willen, it's been so long.
Oh, it's you! Pleasure to see you, darling. And he actually, he opens his arms for a hug.
Oh, absolutely gets a hug. Saki is all about hugging. So how have you been? Did you get to see the World Cup?
I did. Good showing, good showing. I thought all the teams competed very well.
Definitely.
I was very sad that we didn't get to see that little, that game between the North and us. I thought it would have been pretty good. A rabble rouser, but, there's always next year.
And sorry, I was rude. Who are your friends here? I gesture to the other people at the
Oh, well, you probably know Alsane. This is her brother, Yusuf Caraway.
Oh, very nice to meet all of you. You enjoying the festival so far?
Not enough drinks.
Alsane pipes into, yes, certainly not enough to drink yet.
How did you get to do any of the events this week with the Harvest Festival and all that? I know some got canceled.
No, actually, I've been pretty busy at the training facility recently.
Oh, which training facility?
The one in Lutaria.
Did you just come down here for the ball?
Say, didn't I met you there, you know?
Yes.
I think we've met a couple times. You know, I'm not certain, but I think we've met a couple times.
Oh, I just, all faces look the same to me if you're not a gnome.
Right.
Racist bastard.
Wow, I thought I was the rude one.
Oh, is it rude or is it just how I am?
Ooh, I like this one.
You're just screaming it from across.
Certainly. Got a little spunk.
Have you guys been busy? I mean, I know. Were you in the city a couple days ago when those flyers showed up?
Alisane says, I mean, I heard about it, but I wasn't here.
Nor was I.
Did you hear about the dream, or I don't know if that was the entire city or outside the city too?
For what, sorry? What'd you say?
The dream?
Oh, I don't know if anybody else who got the dream outside the city. I think it was pretty targeted. Powerful magic, though.
Oh,
It
definitely.
can make 100,000 people see something.
Have you all heard anything about any movements outside the city? I mean, we've been here this whole time. We haven't been able to get much information as to what's going on elsewhere.
Well, after the taking of Yharnam, we've kind of just been holding the grasslands, from what I understand. I don't know.
It's a bit of a large question. There's a lot of movement everywhere.
Oh, anything particularly eventful or notable, or any black mall movements?
Not something or anything I'm willing to discuss here now or needs to be public quite yet.
Of course, fair. I'm sorry. Just, been a little trapped here with everything going on, and we tried to get some information from people in the sewers, but unfortunately one of our team members wasn't very useful for that.
Do I notice Sophia failing from across the room?
Say it, little you.
How are they not useful in a sewer? Don't you just go in the sewer and like clean the sewer? Like,
Oh, well, he was thinking that there might be some people trying to escape the city who have black mall associations, so we went down there to see if there was anything, but unfortunately we let him do the talking and it didn't go well.
so belongs in the sewer because they were a big turd.
Seems actually pretty appropriate if you knew him. Well, I'll leave you to your dinners, Sorry to barge in.
Oh, no worries at all.
I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Have you tried my newest game yet? Alisane says.
There's a new one?
The ghost hunting one, yes.
Oh, no, but I'll have to go check that one out.
Ooh, do. I think it's my best work.
That stuff will rot your brain.
Nonsense. It's fun, Yusuf.
Should spend more time outside in the
The
sun.
people enjoy it. Why should we not aid them?
What if you put the game outside in the sun? I feel like that's a nice compromise.
You know what? The next one that we do, I'll make it be outdoors.
See? Plenty of outdoor experience.
So you're going to simulate being outside with a game that you play. None of this makes any sense.
Well, the games are like scenarios, like they like reset every time, and it's like a game. It would be much harder to set up in real life.
You think we spent all day in the simulation, you'd get a tan in real life.
The way those things work, I'm sure it's possible.
Possibly.
That'll singe your eyebrows off, one or the other.
I'll take the risk. So, I know what your sister does. What do you do for work? Are you, helping the magistrate out also?
Yes, in a number of ways. I'm more of an informant. I deal in information, and if you ask anybody else, I spend most of my time at functions quite like this. Spend a lot of time drinking, a lot of time greasing palms, rubbing elbows.
So very diplomat type, I see. Esque. Or spy.
Close enough. That's the nice way of putting it, yes.
Well, all that pleasantries. So, did you have obviously you attend a lot of events like this, but, what's the big deal with this gala and the festival? Sorry, I'm not from around here, so.
The festival itself is in the celebration of the harvest, or why specifically here? Why these people?
Oh. I mean the second.
It's okay to laugh at her to her face.
Well, for some, it's a place to get your face seen, to try to learn something, try to see something. For someone like me, it is to see who is trying to climb certain social ladders, who's trying to appear as something they're not, who's lying, who's telling the truth, and of course to see old friends. Of course, other times it's to be embarrassed because I used to be a fantastic drinking champion, and then this one, I'll point over the table to Willen, somehow drinks as much as me or sometimes more, and I don't even know where he puts it.
Hey.
Ain't that
he's
right?
Short. But I don't know what it is. There's like an extra stomach with short people. It's just where the alcohol goes.
Willen shakes his leg. Hollow leg.
Dimensions.
I heard there was cards somewhere. Willen, would you be interested in the game?
Man, I thought somebody would never ask. Upstairs, then.
I would move my token, but again, Foundry, my computer's having an aneurysm.
I got you. Where are these stairs at?
I can walk us over there. Oh.
Sorry.
Now look what you did.
I done goofed. There's a piano.
Leaving the table, I'm gonna look to the rest. Any y'all want to join too?
Wait, what the fuck? Why can't?
Sorry, got to stay here with the boss. I don't know why I did your voice for that. I don't know why, but
Because Willen's here.
yeah.
Does Hazel see her target anywhere? She's not gonna go over to him yet, but just that'll.
Not in this room, no.
Okay.
Fuck, I have to reload now. What the hell?
I think she'll hang tight for now.
As much as I do love watching you embarrass yourself, Sophia, I think I'll stay down here.
Don't worry, I wasn't inviting you.
I'm sure that's my dark personality.
Oh my god.
No, I'm also smart and charismatic and a lot of other things. You just seem to get us into trouble, though.
Says you.
I have not provoked a single fight.
All right, sorry. I will guide them upstairs.
How'd your caraway chat go, Shorty?
Amazing. Thank you very much.
How'd it go, Willen?
Willen's off.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, why did it not?
I like how your instructions were to stick to the shadows, and you're standing directly in the center.
The center.
You're supposed to be able to just walk into it. Okay. I don't know why it worked for...
Stick to the shadows, Mateo. Okay, so stand directly in the middle where everyone can see me.
There we go.
Yeah, it
got
sprints
it.
from one side of the room to the other the moment the speech is over.
Oh my god, this is so fucking annoying. There's a bunch of people upstairs as well.
Ow!
Probably deserved, honestly.
He burped in my face. It was deserved.
Okay. What else is going on?
Severus, would you like anything to drink or eat? I could go get it for you.
If you'd like.
Do you eat?
I drink brandy.
You eat brandy. Got it?
Oh my god.
Dextra actually looks over and she says, "Oh, if you're getting drinks, I'll take a bottle of wine."
I'm sorry, a bottle of what?
Wine.
Wine. Oh,
Red.
I've got those here. She just pulls out a bottle and hands it to her. Don't worry, I keep those on deck. Brandy, and I think you said loaf of bread. Got it.
Loaf of bread.
Didn't you say that?
No.
No? Oh. Fuck. Maybe I imagined it. My bad.
He's a robot. What the fuck do you expect him to eat?
I thought it was Dextra who said that she wanted bread.
Oh, wine red, she said.
Oh, my apologies.
A loaf of bread.
Yeah, here's a bottle of fine red wine. I'm gonna go find some brandy. Mateo, you are on top of me, and I cannot interact with my own token. Thank you.
Good to know how to disable Evelyn. Oh shit.
Evelyn desperately tries to whiff alcohol so she can find out where to go in this building.
Yeah, the banquet hall is on the other side. You could follow Sylara, I guess.
Solari's going up to play.
So if you go straight through here and then up and in, there's a banquet hall.
What?
Oi, anybody got brandy in here?
Fuck, where did they go?
Really, nobody in this whole room's got brandy?
Oh yeah, there's lots of fancy, expensive bottles of alcohol in here. Somebody hands you a bottle of brandy.
Oh, you're the best. And I grab 2 cups and I put some ice in them and then I walk back.
Can I have my little like spider homunculus servant thing just kind of like pop out of the collar of what I'm wearing and just kind of like scan the room?
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of watch.
Alright, I'm back with a bottle of brandy. This weird Mateo guy kept following me, but
Who's Mateo?
You can't see me.
here you go. I bought myself a glass too. I hope you don't mind. And she'll pour some for both of them, but some is a little generous because she doesn't really know how much she's pouring.
What the fuck? What the hell just happened?
What did you
Like,
break now?
halfway through my fucking thing is like the mod that we use to have like an upstairs and a downstairs is just like the menu to hover is just not showing up.
Not fun.
Very strange.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking people in the lobby today that it's literally covering up the icon. What? I am so fucking confused about what's happening right now. Why, game? What? What the fuck? Okay, well... Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed... Like... How the fuck do I get this menu to go away? Why is this always here? What, like... Why is there not a fucking just Foundry setting to just turn that off? I don't want it to display people who are in the fucking world. Like, who wants that to be there all the time? Like...
Somebody, I'm sure.
Oh my god, this is actually,
it's big as fuck today, too.
fucking infuriating. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just fucking suck it up and I'll have to use my other monitor. Cool, what else are you guys doing?
Well, Hazel's supposed to be talking to this Perseus Davenport. What do we know about him other than has she been explained to what
He's
he
a
looks
fairy.
like? Okay, so he's not in this room. I already know that.
He's a fairy. He works for the L'Oreal Herald.
Guess she's gonna go fucking look for him. Where's the upstairs? Oh, stairs. You know, people don't have to wait for me to move my token out. If someone else has something they want to do, it's gonna take a minute.
I just want to stand in the corner of the room and listen to Laurel's conversation a bit, because I'm curious.
Yeah, like, there actually needs to be a way to just close that, and there's not. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, actually just can't get rid of that.
Well, I've done a loop.
Yeah, I don't fucking know. But that's pissing me off.
Chariot is just
Oh, God.
Chariot just sees Hazel and is just like, oh, you looking for upstairs?
Pardon?
Looking for upstairs?
Yeah, that would be correct. I don't see it when I interact with the stairs.
You just walk up them.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
you just go up the stairs.
Ooh, okay.
Got all the drinks and cards up here.
Apparently this is where the party actually is. Does she see the little fairy stinker up here? I don't think she does.
This is actually infuriating.
Would you like some of us to just like log out real quick so you can access
Yeah.
that?
No, I want there to be a fucking Foundry setting that I can click to turn that fucking menu off because it pisses me off that it's there every single time, fucking blocking half my view in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. I fucking hate it. And like... How to not show players in lobby.
I'm gonna be right back and get some water.
Yeah, I don't know. That's That's, like, actually infuriating, though. There we go. I had to fucking put the screen in full screen. Okay. Sorry, that just really made me angry. A lot of people making their way upstairs, I hear.
Hazel's on the lookout for Perseus, but she doesn't see him up here either, so.
There is a ballroom at the back.
On the upper floor or the lower floor?
On the upper floor.
Okay, she's good.
Through the card room.
Oh, cool! There's like a balcony.
A little bit of a gush. I had a lot of fun making this map.
It looks great.
Down, 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 down. Into the room where the cards are.
Oh.
I will say Solara is going to make her way over to the table with Willin and Sophia. Is that how you pronounce it?
Safia.
No, I'm just joking. You're good.
It's Sophia, but you're good.
Sophia? Got
It's
it.
Leviosa.
It's Sophia.
La Sophia. Got it.
Southern Arrow.
Like,
Okie dokie. Yeah.
God damn it. That fucking kid's at the table.
You do spot at one end the only fairy in this room. Sitting along with little Lily Lavender. And maybe an entourage of press.
Thought I had an idea, and now I don't have an idea. Does anyone else have anything they want to do while I try to think of something? Please. Please.
I mean, we can cut back to Laurel and Hillador.
I'm going to raise my glass and then kind of accidentally spill a little bit on my cleavage and then look down and be like, oh, it's a little wet.
Oh my god.
There you are.
Oh.
Hillador's like, oh, I hear, let me get you a towel, and he gets you a towel, and he very flirtatiously helps clean you.
You hear in the group chat to everybody, this is disgusting.
What other fun things have you been up to lately? Anything, like, interesting in the world of, like, necromancy?
Oh, well, you know, just, I've been trying to find out why people keep getting back up. It's pretty crazy. Have you seen that?
Yeah, you're researching that? So,
Of course,
let me tell you.
we're the necromancers. Who else do you think's looking?
Yes. Let me tell you about the time we battled the wyvern and the wyvern got back up, and also.
Oh, I heard about that. That was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh man, I would have pissed my pants. If I were you, I mean, not being me.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you weren't there then, because I don't know if I could have protected you if you peed your pants.
Hey man, like, I mean, if the wyvern got back up, like, I mean, we haven't fucking killed a dragon in a while, but it's gonna be pretty fucked up if we gotta kill every dragon twice now.
Yeah.
They're already hard enough to kill.
What do you think? What do you think is the best way to stop it?
Don't you like work for our armor guy? Don't you like know?
Yeah, I just want to know your opinions. You know, like
he makes a noise with his mouth and like an explosion with his hands. Can't come back to life if there's fucking nothing left of you. And if he points at you as if he's like, like, he made a point.
Yeah, you're totally right. There's nothing
And
left.
so, yeah, so. That's all I'm saying. Problem solution.
Yeah. So, but what do you think? What do you think the cause of it in the first place?
Cause of what? The war?
The dead people.
Oh,
Come on, you have to have a theory.
it's not Thalindra. And, I used to think, when I think of, like, people who are capable of that, like, she's the only one. So, and it's not her, so. It's a little scary.
Could
But
it be something Cephas related?
you can see his eyes kind of, like, light up a little bit. Oh, you know about that?
Of course, darling.
Maybe. I don't know, man. Crazy dark shit on the edges of the world happens all the time. I mean, like, fuck, I don't know. Maybe that's where the dragons are.
Well, I feel like I've gotten you pretty drunk. Is there anything I can
Nah. We just hang out if you want.
Okay, well, I kind of want to go see my parents. Would you mind?
Yeah, you want me to go with you?
No, I think you should.
Yeah, no,
drink
that's
some
fine.
water.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, you see, as soon as you said that. Yeah, no, yeah. Well,
It was really great meeting you. I'm gonna metaphorically like pass him my digits, and then be like, call me.
yeah. I mean, I do enjoy a little late night sending spell, a little chit chat over the sending late at night. You could, I can also cast that spell. So like 50 words is better than 25. So
Yeah, definitely. Hit me up. I'll give you my best 25 words. And then maybe we can meet later.
yeah, sounds
But
good.
Taya's
I'm gonna
walk
go find
off.
Thalindra. Oh, you see somebody is stopping him from leaving.
And he's gonna tap Laura on the shoulder, like ignoring Hildor, and like whisper to Brooke, but loud enough for Hildor to hear. Your girlfriend was looking for you, Laurel.
Oh my god.
Yes. Um, Hilidor, I hope you have a great night.
You too, darling.
Mateo out here always starting shit.
Who else is gonna? Y'all aren't.
Maybe we don't want shit started.
Don't you think God punishes us enough?
No.
Look at this party and tell me there's a god.
I'm right here.
Oh
sorry,
no,
sorry.
he's hot.
Was anything else happening on the first floor? In about an hour, there's going to be a dance upstairs. Like a special gala dance.
Okay. Well, Hazel. Okay. I think she's gonna kind of approach that table and act like she's walking past it, and then kind of clock Lily, who she hasn't had explicitly a bad experience with. So it was.
Sure.
I think the only one who really fucked with her is Mateo.
Fucking kill her. Do it. Got her in front of the crowd. Please.
Oh yeah. That's the way to play this for sure. Yeah. Child
Fucking
murder.
murder.
Just some light
Yeah.
child murder.
As a treat.
Anybody likes her.
I think you're
And
the only one who doesn't.
Oh, and can I say before she did that, she was kind of tucked around the side and she very quietly tried to cast Detect Thoughts
Sure.
Okay.
On who?
on her. So she's just kind of like listening. I mean, she's gonna probably direct it at Perseus, but not delve. She just wants to hear surface thoughts right now. Um, but she's gonna approach the table and kind of act like she's just kind of walking by, and then clock Lily and be like, "Is that you, the little one that took the picture of my group and printed it in the paper?"
She looks up, and also so does Iridia here. Um, Lily says, "Oh, hi."
That was, listen, I'm not from here, but I have to say that was it was very strange in a good way to see myself printed like that. I've never had that
Yeah,
before.
I got a good angle, I think.
I agree. You're very talented.
And it was a good angle in for the story, too.
It was. Um, is Perseus famous enough that like people would know him
Yeah.
on site? Okay.
He's one of the writers
Okay.
for the paper.
Has he written anything about the quill?
It was Iridia's name that was on the
The byline or whatever.
yeah, the thing. But
Okay.
he does write stories for the paper and stuff.
Okay.
He's got a big hat that says press on it.
Are you here to just have fun tonight, or are the three of you reporting on what's going on around here?
Iridia speaks up. Oh, well, we're always invited.
That makes sense.
Perhaps we'll run a little story if there's anything interesting happens, but other than that, here to take some pictures of the dancing and see the fireworks show.
Fireworks?
Yeah, there's always fireworks at the end.
This is my first time at one of these. Can she kind of try to hear whatever surface stuff is going on in Perseus's head?
He's looking over you and the rest of the people in the room a little bit scrupulously. You can see he'll look at a person and then he'll immediately try and like make up a story about them. And then when it's not good enough, he'll be like, nah, it's not it. It's not it. And then he finally eventually kind of, settles on like, another person in the room and is like, story about a rabbit too, maybe down the rabbit hole. That could be a good. But he seems very just distracted. Of other people in the room, you do catch thoughts from these people over here, as all of these people seem to be pretty important members of the city council. They're all talking about, oh, well, the new taxes are. We could do without this much, and, we need to have storage for the grains, and, I really hope that, the bank will provide us enough coin, and...
Okay. What's it like writing for the paper? Is it like everyone has like a possible story in them, and she's kind of trying to say it loud enough to kind of catch Perseus's attention?
Quite, actually. He speaks up. Everyone's got a good story. What's yours?
I'm from the north.
Don't get many northlings down this far.
No. This is my first time in a city this big. Listen, have you got any fun gossip about this place? I mean, like I said, I'm new, so it's all interesting to me.
Like the city in general?
Sure. Well, I mean, I guess there's a lot of interesting things happening in the city right now, but listen, we all know what everybody's thinking about right now. Have you heard anything? I mean, I can't imagine that people as connected as you wouldn't have.
You mean about the papers? And the dream?
I mean, it's the main thing I've been thinking about.
Well, it seems like everyone saw it, so not really much to report on in the papers, since everyone Everyone saw it. Well, we had our hopes when we had published the taking of Yarnum that it could, well, provide a sense of comfort to the citizens of L'Oreal. And recent events perhaps have not.
Do you think it was a response to that widespread reporting, perhaps?
Well, let's just say this, darling. If none of my sources know, certainly none of Talora's know.
Did you have sources in the city? The Yarnum, what she means?
Oh, my little ears are everywhere.
See, this is where me, IRL dumbass, doesn't know what to...
Well, that's okay. Well, we are, Lily speaks up. We are, working on a new story about that dragon. Do you know anything about that? She looks at you. This is asking a very direct question.
Does she mean the one that was in the parade?
Yeah.
I think I'd know about as much as you. That thing was pretty unreal.
Well, I mean, you do work for the guy, so.
Stuff like that, I think they'd keep on, lockdown.
Who is it?
I don't know. You'd know more than me with your sources.
She smiles.
I was mainly just trying to was there something specific that I was trying to get out of him?
Like you weren't really given anything specific. No, just to talk to him. See what they were up to, what their plans were, what they're writing about. I mean, you could try and figure out like who their sources are, I guess, if you really want to, You could try and figure out who the source was that gave them the information about Yarnum, but
Yeah, that's kind of what. I mean, would she might just straight up ask, I mean, where did you get all that I mean, there was that picture of Yarnum. Where, who was on the ground to send that to you? That was pretty striking.
make a persuasion check.
Okay. I should have taken my fucking edible. I forgot.
IRL or in game?
In game, it gives me advantage on charisma stuff.
Oh.
Ugh.
Just
ass.
pop it in the middle of the gala.
Could I have just casually eaten it like it was a treat?
Sure.
And get one more roll?
Sure.
Okay. Because it doesn't look like, it's not like it says drug edible on it or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It just says drugs in all caps.
No. The actual gummy is literally like ABCs that just say drugs.
Yeah. I also clicked the wrong thing, so that was technically a 15, but...
Okay.
Let's see. That's a little better.
Oh, well, actually, that was a rather old photo.
Really?
Correct. If I'm being completely honest with you, well, we felt a certain duty to the citizens to proclaim that, yes, well, it may have been a little bit longer than you anticipated that the L'Oreal, or that the Imperial Magistrate has held the city.
As in they've held it for longer than people knew?
Well, one does need to have a pressing threat to maintain a war. A city with no dragons does not mean you've beaten the dragons. Just that you don't know where they are.
So they were run off a while ago. But now we
Perhaps.
don't know where their base is.
It seems that is the question, isn't it? Radia says.
That is quite a
Where are the
question.
dragons now?
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you want to cut back to something else so you have a little more time to think?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that anybody wanted to do on the first floor before the dance starts?
I do want to ask Severus something, if that's okay.
Sure.
So she like pours them their drink and kind of simmer on that for a bit. So there's like a war coming. What what's our response gonna be like?
We will defend our city.
Your defense, not offense.
The offending has been done. We've taken
Right.
the city of Yharnam.
Yeah.
So, our... We don't really need to be on the offensive.
All right. What about the fact that they're like clearly in Cetus now?
That is an issue.
So we're not gonna be going there to fight.
Would you like to?
I mean, I don't particularly want to fight war. Didn't really join this to fight in war.
Personally, we had hoped that they would just fuck off back to their own peninsula. But given the last several days' proceedings, it seems they do intend to have their city back after all.
So what are the orders then, boss? Like, what should we really be doing? Like, this feels like kind of a waste of time, right?
What?
Having a gala when we know that they're like gonna blow the fucking city up in like 2 weeks.
Would you rather us not have it?
I'm not one for formalities and really don't care about tradition, so I'm a bad person to ask for that. But like, shouldn't we all be in the war room, planning what's gonna happen when we see them 100 miles out? Like,
We have been.
so again, what are the orders? That what should we be preparing to do?
Well, my child, I believe that the city will be sieged.
What if we like gave it up for
By
free?
air, by land, or perhaps by sea. Though we have not seen Blackmaw ships in some time.
What if we gave it up for free?
What, are you telling me you're siding with your terrorist friend now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But think about it. They storm in and the city's just empty. They'd be mind boggled. They'd be so thrown off, and then the next morning you show up and it's an easy win.
You do understand the logistics of moving over 100,000 people.
Well, we're not fighting with 100,000 people, and we've got fancy flying fucking whatever those things are that I don't know what they are.
There are well over 100,000 people in this city.
Yeah, but they don't all have to come back tomorrow or whenever it happens. They all fuck off, and then whoever's fighting the war comes back.
Well,
They got weeks, right?
say we pull all of the troops back to L'Oreal. It leaves the grasslands undefended again. Perhaps that's what they want.
But they're in Cephas, so like they're on the opposite. They'd have to fly over us to get there.
Do you think that they're flying?
That's what they do, right?
Sometimes.
Isn't that why we made flying ships to combat them in the air?
When we are under siege. Yes.
Hmm.
Personally, I would like to think that this city is probably going to be the safest place to be.
Well, just don't put me on lookout duty, I guess. But try to give us like, some advice on what to do when it happens. I don't want one of them things dropping bombs on me.
Right? I'd hope they don't.
Well, my confidence has been restored. If you don't mind me, I'm gonna go find me a dance partner.
Go right ahead. Somebody actually comes up to talk to Severus. A gray-haired man with a long beard and spectacles. He has a big insignia of several coins on his breast, which denotes that he works for the bank.
Ah, yes, Severus, do you have a moment that we could discuss some things?
I'd really not rather go over coffers tonight, if you must, Tycho.
Oh, it'll only be a moment, it'll only be a moment.
Severus gestures to the open seat.
Evelyn will hold for this conversation to end, and then she'll leave.
Okay.
Well, it seems like, that the Imperial Magistrate borrows a lot of money from the bank, and, so sufficient things have been... Can we get one of those fancy robots for the bank? Maybe a couple of those flying ones just to, make sure, we're really starting to worry.
Severus kind of laughs.
Oh, yes, Tycho. Well, there will be arbiters for you. Oh, yes, and do thank Talora for me. Yes, and good tidings and happy festival.
And Severus just kind of sighs.
As Evelyn starts to get up and walk away, oh, if you're giving him out, we'd love one for the house too. She chuckles as she kind of.
Taryn is fucking chuckling.
She does the same thing that her mom did earlier, where she twizzles her fingers in the air, but she has no idea that they both do.
Okay, so, sorry, I'm trying to let our guest characters have some time in the spotlight, but I don't know how to connect the dots.
I was gonna say, if Evelyn's heading near Marianne, there would have been at some point, I guess Evelyn can't see, but Evelyn would have left speaking with her they would have crossed in passing. And I think just to have a jab, mayhap a small whisper to Evelyn, good luck.
Who's saying this to me?
Yusuf.
Somebody you don't know.
As you say that, she looks around frantically, having no idea where the voice came from.
It is about this point that coming absolutely running up to you, Evelyn, is this big burly-chested man, Jack, who absolutely sweeps you up off your feet and gives you a little spin.
Oh, I was hoping I'd find you when I heard Mama was around.
Oh, my child, it's been so long.
It has been quite some time. And she, like, instinctively, like, reaches up and tries to, like, feel his face and feel how long his beard is.
It's pretty long.
At the moment.
He instinctively just kind of does the same thing, because it's not like your face, but just, puts his hands on your shoulders and just, squeezes you.
Wow, it's been so long. Oh, your beard feels so scraggly.
Well, I guess you could say I've let it get a little away from myself, but...
Look, even I've started to keep my hair in, like, some level of profession.
It looks good.
Someone said it looked like Mom, so I had to change it up a little bit. But, I hear there's a dance later, and I don't know if you're already dancing with Mom, but it'd be cool to dance with you. It's been a long time.
I'm sure we can have a dance.
The floors won't even be wet this time.
Oh, for sure. Now you know. You're gonna have to go say hi.
Yeah, I've been a little nervous about that, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. She takes a big breath as she walks over.
He follows you just to be a, comforting presence. Ooh, sorry.
And Mateo, yes, this is the Jack that is the cook on the ship. Hi. Kind of like head kind of tilted down, almost like not really sure what to do.
There's no words at first. There's just an embrace. There's just a hug that happens where she kind of pulls you in and places like a hand on the back of your head.
A slight jolt at the first like contact, and then like just absolutely full embracing.
Hello, my child.
Hi, Mom.
Seems like you've been busy.
Yeah, been trying to do my best. It's not always easy though.
You feel her reach out and put one of her hands as if she's looking over your pins.
I've just recently started working with Roboman. But yeah, we've been trying to do good.
That's very nice. How just?
Not always. Kind of miss, doing things a little differently.
Reginald did tell me that you went on a little adventure.
Yeah. Not our best moment as a group.
Well, perhaps I guess it had been a long time since you'd been on the seas then.
Yeah, well, I'm also not, you know. She kind of waves her hand in front of her face a little bit. As good as I used to be while on the boat.
Indeed.
But, Severus did say he could fix that. I just don't know if I'm looking for that type of solution yet.
Jack kind of looks at you. You know someone who could fix my eye?
Well, he said he could fix mine, but it's a little more robot than, you know.
Mate, that sounds cool as fuck.
Yeah, but it's also like, it's a little weird. Don't quite like it.
Don't blame you.
Like, you know, a lot of my current feeling is through like nature, and it's so not natural. What if it like hinders my ability to attune with the world around me, you know?
One would hope not. I've not
Who's to
met
s-
many, well, I've not met many men in a, 12-piece cast iron skillet set.
Yeah, I don't really understand how he sees. Like, he don't even have eyes, so how's he gonna give me eyes? Just like a fucking tin can. I don't know. It's really good to hear your voices.
For sure. It is very well, or it is very pleasing to know that you're doing well. I could expect nothing less of one of my children.
Of course, of course. If you ever need anything, I'm always just a call away. I can be at any port at any moment.
Well, I wouldn't want to keep you from your important work.
Speaking of, why? This might sound rude. Why are you here?
Oh, well, I've been working with the magistrate as well. Runs in the family, it seems. Patrolling the Spice Straits, looking for dragons. Of which there are none.
Ever popular in that area?
I've come because I was given the opportunity.
That's very fair. Same. Um, you know the dragons are in Cetus now, right?
This is what many are theorizing.
I don't know if you had the dream, Mom, but I did, and they're definitely there. Just please be safe. I hope you're not making your way there still.
It has been a long time. I believe you were still a babe.
Oh, it's different now. It's swirled by dragons, and it's
Dark place full of dark people.
yeah, and it's spreading fast. The Crab King, remember him? Yeah, he's crazy fucking powerful. And he's actually he killed one of our friends. So that area's gotten a lot more dangerous.
So it seems.
Reggie can tell you he saw it was.
Yes,
It's not good.
I've been told.
But I'm glad to hear that you're mostly still in the Straits. That's even farther than we are, really.
Yeah, well, there and all over. Got business dealings in Akathane now.
Right. Well, just be safe. I'm really glad to know that you're both okay. She gives both of them a big hug.
I as well. And, well, if you need anything, I am but a call away.
Do you guys have like a official logo that you get tattooed on as like a part? Because like I got this one and I kind of like reveal a little bit of my rib tattoo, but I feel like this is way out. Like you guys would not get this.
Jack chuckles. Is that a flower?
The water lilies. It's like it's cute. I know it's cute.
Jack pulls up his belly, or like pulls up his shirt to show off his belly, where you can see there's a picture literally of the boat, like of the Hellcat, just like streaming across the water.
Has it really been this long that you started doing jokes like this? Just give it to me on like a piece of paper, Goober.
Oh, right. It's a sailboat.
Nice. I'll get
The
this one
Hellcat, yeah.
on the other rib. Like the other side, you know? Yeah. Alright. Well, Jack, shall we dance?
Yes, very soon it will be time for the dance. So
Actually, I lied. You dance with Mom. I'm gonna go find someone else to dance with.
are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
All right then.
Yusuf is hurriedly and loudly trying to drag his sister up to dance.
Oh.
All right, fine. Let's go get ready for the dance.
Come on! It's been too long. We have to go dance.
Let's all go dance.
I'm gonna go ask for Dextra's hand.
Yeah, she'll take it and dance with you.
That's so cute.
Then we can make our way up to the second floor. I'll give you the taxi service days.
I'll take that. God, where's the God taxi? I see you guys moving. I'm following you.
I can't move multiple
there's no-
tokens upstairs at once.
There's no
I
stairs.
followed
on that side.
Mateo. This is awful.
I went too far.
Oh, I can't go upstairs.
You just kind of move up the stairs. There's no icon for it.
You just walk up
Just
them.
move your token. Yeah.
Just
Oh wait, did I?
tap it in.
Did-
Tap, tap, tap.
Ah, there you go. I just
Did
had to
Yusuf
push a
make
few
it
times.
up? Am I tweaking? Is Yusuf under my token? Did I delete Yusuf? What happened? Where'd he go? Oh, there he
I'm
is.
up on the
Okay.
second floor.
Okay. I was like,
Oh, there
wait,
there
what?
he is. There he is.
Tweak.
Are you sure you don't want to dance with Sylara?
We'll dance after. You always get the first dance.
All right. There is a general call as the majority of people are called up to the dance floor to do this special dance.
Evelyn runs over to Safia and extends her hand down.
Oh, she grabs it immediately. Runs.
Does anybody else want to participate in the dance?
No, thank you.
I think I'm good. I think Thomas would stay
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah. Let's stick it next to Peppers.
Solar.
Will and
This is
Raven
going
Surge will
to-
try his hand.
Hmm?
Care for a dance?
My pleasure. And she goes on to the. Was going to watch, but she does go to the dance floor.
All right, yeah, there's a lot of people who get up here. I'm not gonna move all the tokens because I'm lazy, but yeah,
Just imagine all the tokens.
just imagine all the people up here dancing. As
Imagine all the people.
yeah, there's a bit of a dance that starts. As somebody starts playing music and people start to dance in all sorts of different ways.
Cole, were you able to get back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
As a bit of a show off and a flourish, you can see Yusuf and Alisane like floating slash flying a few feet above everyone else as they dance.
Let's make performance checks.
I don't have a stat sheet for Yusuf here.
Oh.
So it's all right. I'm gonna make it work anyway.
1d20 plus 5.
Plus 10 because, or
Yeah.
plus whatever because he's proficient
Yeah.
in performance.
Plus 10. Alisane is not doing very hot tonight. Being pretty much carried by her brother as they
As
dance.
Yusuf is flying, Solar is just like wildly dancing, like pulling Willen along.
Yeah,
And
Willen's
just
having fun.
yells up and goes, "Always proud as ever, Flyboy."
Can't help it.
It was a compliment. Take it. And she is spinning wildly and spitting this small man.
After some time, I will lower Alisane to the ground and essentially try to spin off and trade partners to grab Evelyn.
That's kind of up to Safia. You're gonna have to roll a contested dexterity check against her.
There is a moment of like polite waiting as Yusuf kind of stands beside the two of them dancing, and he's kind of lightly bent over with a hand extended. May I borrow your companion for a moment?
Cool, and she kind of steps back and gonna go probably find someone to bother.
What?
Oh,
I think
Hello?
he wanted to dance with you,
oh, me?
darling. Yes.
No, I'm taking Evelyn. I'm taking
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I was misunderstanding. My
As-
apologies.
Can Solara? Okay, so Yusuf is trading Evelyn. Can Solara move her way over to Safia?
Safia.
Safia.
Yeah, absolutely.
And try to
I'll say it a
offer
different
a
way every time.
dance.
Nice.
I don't know where she went, but
This leaves Willen and Alisane. Let's go.
oh, there. Yeah, Willen and Alisane do a little dance.
In taking Evelyn's hand, Yusuf will kind of pull her in a little closer. Understand you can't see, but I'm going to make this a bit easier. You can stand on my toes.
How do you know that?
You're about to find out.
Oh no.
Evelyn, as a joke, puts like the heel part down on your toe, but then moves it back.
Oh my god, is this Evelyn's father?
What?
I would be very surprised.
That would be funny, but no.
Okay, that hurt, but
Just gonna nip that one right in the butt.
Daddy, what?
Now that on the no, I'm just kidding. Anyway. Sorry, you know, can't see at all.
I probably deserve that one.
Not many people know that one coming right up.
But as Yusuf has Evelyn's hands, there's the feeling of Yusuf kind of pulling away and floating upward. Hold on tight.
Does this require any amount of strength from you? I'm just curious.
No, you're going to
Okay.
start to slowly, as Yusuf gets to the full distance of their arms, you're just going to start slowly being pulled along with it.
Okay. Just to make sure, because she is wearing, like, heavy ass scale mail right now. She just doesn't look like it.
And as they get to about the same height that Yusuf and Alisane were dancing at, Yusuf will speak a bit softer, just for the two of them to hear. So how did the conversation go with your mother?
I fail to see how that's any of your business. Kind sir, whose name I don't even know.
My apologies. Yusuf Caraway.
Oh, like Alisane.
She's my sister.
Oh, okay. Immediate reason not to trust. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I mean, most people don't trust me, so you're fine.
I hear you like drinking.
And dancing, and parties, and information.
Oh, well, I only like 2 of those things. But this is kind of fun. I feel like weightless in a way.
Well, it'll only last an hour, so, you know, don't spoil it.
But it went well, if you must know. A touching reunion, if you will. She kind of puts her... She, like, raises one of her hands to try and, like, put it up towards your face to touch it, as she says that.
There's no recoil. Just letting her.
What color are your eyes?
Red?
Ooh, interesting. Are Alisane's as well? She's never let me do this, by the way. Thank you.
I want to say she's prude, but she's not. It's kind of just a strange thing to want to touch someone's face. I'm a bit more free-spirited in that way.
You may say it's strange, but now I know what you look like. There's so many people I've been traveling with for months. I don't know what they look like.
That's... what... But if you can't see, why wouldn't they just let you do this?
You know, I don't ask very often. I normally try to keep it really on the down low, but since you came up with it, like, in the front.
Well, it's... Your mother does very important work for us.
Oh, you work with my mom?
Kind of... very closely. Not in that way, but in that... She's a big source of information.
That's fair, that's fair. So you work in the information business?
Of course. Your mother's information is the most expensive. It's perhaps why we borrow so much money from the bank.
Well, you got any information for me? Since I so willingly gave you information of mine? I've got a particular special interest.
Interest in what exactly?
I'm real interested in what's going on in Cetus right now. I keep seeing dreams of it, and then now everybody gets a dream of it, and it's got dragons swirling around it, and my interest is piqued, if you'll say.
So is mine. The magistrate, we have extended ourselves a bit far. There's the occupation of Yharnam. That's keeping us a bit thin. Not rebuilding or anything, but just looking about, and we can't exactly send the one airship we can so freely use.
Sorry, did you say rebuilding?
Not rebuilding.
Okay, but like as in it needs to be rebuilt?
It's not exactly a pleasant place to be.
What? I thought there was like no casualties. Why would there be things destroyed? It's been locked for like fucking ever.
Well, a rather large number of people have vanished.
Vanished?
Vanished.
Sorry, in like a casualties kind of way, or like a
More literal.
what does that mean?
And that's what we're trying to find out. And also why your mother's information comes at a premium.
You should ask that guy. He was there, wasn't he?
He's where we got the first bit of information. Part of the deal with your mother is, of course, also making sure you're all right.
Pardon me? You keep eyes on me?
Not so closely. I'm not spying on you, if that's what you mean, but if at all possible, we're supposed to help you out.
Well, you
still
certainly
loves you, you know.
didn't help us out when we needed it most. I will say that.
Which was when exactly?
When we fought the Crab King. My friend died.
I apologize.
No,
As I
it's
said,
okay.
we are spread thin.
No, it's okay. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, if that was your goal, big gap. You know?
I could be a bit snide and say, well, the deal was to look out for you, not for them, so...
Yo, you know what? Go to dancer. That was good. You definitely do this a lot.
Can't win them all, but I can win some.
I'm not good at talking to people, so like when people are, it really stands out, you know?
If at all possible, you should let your mother know you care, that you miss her. She certainly misses you.
I think she knows. I saw her and we spoke, and I mean, I was like basically tearing up the whole time, and like I told her it was so nice to hear her voice and all that.
And that's good enough for you? That you think she knows?
What?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry, but as someone who has family dear and has lost family, it's a bit important to me. I think you should be clear.
I think I was clear. As clear as can be.
I believe you.
She just like me, right? We're very similar. She showed. I showed. I argue. I showed more. We're just different.
That's for sure.
You see the little one? I don't know where she is. I lied. She's over there. I know that. But I really like her. Rarely show it because like it's so scary to show that, you know?
But what if there comes a time when you don't get the chance to show it at all?
Yeah, that's why I fucking hate that one dragon that they showed off in the parade today. Fucking hate that guy. Wish they just killed him. Sorry, that was really aggressive. My apologies. This is
very aggressive. That was hostile.
That was
Are you all right?
Not ladylike at all. My apologies. She does a little like curtsy.
Your mother kind of talks the same as well.
Anyways, so you ain't got no information on Cetus, just the Arnhem one?
I think perhaps that information is going to come in a different way and not from me.
That's what she said. Anyways, have a great night, Mr. Yusuf. If you could put me down, please. Gently, preferably. I felt...
I was going to just drop you. I was going to literally let you hit the floor.
I felt very monkey's pawed in that way, and that's why I clarified.
And I'll let Evelyn down.
And Sylara and Safia are dancing as well.
Mm-hmm. So, you were talking to Yusuf, I heard?
Oh, I was. I'd gone over there to talk to my friend Willin and had run into him. Do you know much about him?
Well, he is Works for me.
Ooh, in
He
what
is
sense,
a
though?
compatriot.
What kind of
Well,
work?
he does information for me. He finds it. He gets it. He is very useful in that way.
I got that impression earlier. It seemed like he lacks the, you know, gather information. Wouldn't seem to clarify much
Yeah.
more with it.
Yeah, he is a interesting type. He is. Um, what were you inquiring about?
Oh, I was just, curious what brought him here to the city, to the ball, I'm guessing it's work for you.
Sort of, yes. I heard you were Severus's lackeys.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be working on that new warship of mine, I bet.
Oh, the warship is yours.
Bright, shiny, given by me, by Severus himself. All nice and pretty. Better to kill those dragons, you know?
Oh, absolutely. You, killed a lot of dragons in your time?
She, spins you around with one hand, and as you turn back to her, she taps her hip, and you see that her belt is covered in dragon bones of all sorts.
Ha!
Many in my day, darling. Many in my day.
Well, I'm, glad to hear we'll have such amazing, people alongside us,
Yep, if I had to say, they'd all die in an instant. But it seems we have to prolong this war a bit more.
Ah,
With the capture of Yarnum being so long. Or longer than other people think.
what? Is there something most people don't know about Yarnum?
I don't know. Is there something you want to know about it? Digging information out of this gala may be a bit harmful to your group.
I think we could handle some information.
Maybe. I think so.
Well,
What would
we
you
did
like to know?
heard rumors. Yarnum fell rather quickly. Just didn't seem quite right.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know us. It's if we're on the job, it's going to be quick.
I heard there were quite a bit of people who didn't seem to make it through the fight.
Oh? How so?
Well, just heard a few rumors,
I would love to hear these rumors. I'm a bit of a one for gossip.
Oh, just chatter that pretty much everyone was dead.
Everyone now that's now that is a statement. You shouldn't be going around believing everything you hear, dear.
Never said I believed it. Just wanted to know if you had more information about it.
You played
Well.
enough of the Yarnum campaign. You should know this.
I don't know what's metagaming and what isn't. I'm like, I can't-
If you only know it because of the Yarnum campaign, you don't know it.
Ask me, what
No,
news did we get? I'm
because
like,
I can't remember what is like things I knew
Tro-
in the last campaign and what you've
It's-
been told in this
It's Schrodinger's knowledge.
one. Kind
That's
of
why I've been trying to keep such detailed notes this time, because I'm like, if it's not in here, I don't know it.
well,
especially when it comes to Willington, like, well, I know this about Willington, like, oh shit, my character doesn't.
Yeah. I think I just did one of those accidentally.
it's fine.
I was
You
like, well, he was over there, and I was like, wait, I don't know if I know he was in Yarnum.
You do
He was
now.
like-
Solara.
You do now, Evelyn.
Yeah, that is
Fair.
true. Solara brings you in closer with one hand outstretched, and you feel this flame go across your arms as her eyes sparkle, and you see almost like she was concentrating for a little bit, and then it's gone, and now her full focus is on you. And she says, "Well, it seems like my Yusuf has told. Who is she to you?"
Oh, that's, traveling. It complicated.
Girlfriend,
Uh,
girlfriend, girlfriend.
Oh,
Not officially.
I see, I see.
Safia
Well.
has set her status to "it's complicated."
I didn't know that when you set your status, it notifies people on Facebook. So at one point, I put widowed when I was like 15.
Ooh.
That's funny.
Ooh.
I had like distant cousins messaging me, like really confused. It was great, but completely related to D&D. Safia kind of like startles from the feeling and looks you in the eyes, like, what was that?
Hmm?
What was
This, and it happens again, and fire runs across your arms. Just a
Like,
bit of flourish.
Yeah, that.
Don't worry, it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you.
No. She just repeats, what was that, every time.
Did you just catch her on fire?
Hmm?
Did you just
It
catch
isn't
her on fire?
actually. I will say it isn't actually fire.
Okay.
Is there like, you said it was across my arms, right? Can I just like look at my arms? Do I see anything?
Yeah. You don't see any burns. But it does look like she is using some sort of spell just to like add flourish to the dance. She's a very competent dancer, but these flames just sort of add a bit of like sparkle to you both the dancers.
I
Not
thought
really
I was the
hurting.
show off.
Safia
Can't let you have all the fun, Yusuf.
doing extra twirls to kind of, I don't know, make them sparkle.
Now
Yeah.
I feel very bad that Thomas and Taryn haven't had anything this session yet. So, yeah, you are both approached by people asking you to dance.
Dance,
Uh.
dance, dance.
Taryn's like, I no, thank you. I'm working. He's pointing. He's like, working. I'm okay.
All right.
Hit him with like the double thumb point where you're like, I can't.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, gotta stay here.
Yeah.
Severus looks to both of you and just kind of has like a little dismissive hand gesture. Go have your fun.
Taryn looks at Thomas.
I'm gonna go. Sure, why not?
Go have fun, buddy, for both of us.
What you don't? Don't leave me here, Taryn. Taryn, don't leave me.
Yeah,
Well,
we
unless you want to go dance, let's go dance then.
Oh, yeah.
It's all nice. They just go bro dance with each other.
Let's go bro dance. Come on.
Control. Wait, you know what? I'm just gonna copy paste because copy paste is easier.
Oh God.
I know. I was like, whoa. Oh, hey guys, hey, that's where you been.
Hello.
Like before we go up the stairs, I'm gonna like
How did
get
Solid
my
get
little
duplicate?
homunculus servant and kind of like put it like kind of just like drop it and tell it to just do surveillance, just fly around. Just fly around, do some surveillance. Just hang around Severus.
Sure. Yeah.
So he'll just do that.
Yeah,
DM,
Mhm.
I am curious.
Sure.
When this said sparkly princess lady like runs around with Saphir and casts her magic, do I sense like the same like willpower like when Lear cast magic?
Make an Arcana check.
God damn. Can't just give it to me.
With a stick?
Similar to lure, maybe
wait,
not.
Wait. Okay, that's a little bit better.
There you go.
Similar in, you mean that, like, connected to the inner will?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, in a way.
So like the flames aren't like the natural like flames of the will type of deal.
I mean, she's a fire genasi, so she's just
Yeah,
fiery.
That's why I was getting at. Like, if it was like, do I feel like that, like a kind of pull connection type of deal? 'Cause I
Yeah,
wasn't sure.
sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it feels very familiar. Yeah. Dancing. Sorry, I know this session is going a little bit long. We got like half an hour left. I'm trying to just make sure everybody gets the chance to talk to each other and stuff. Did we want to cut back to Hazel talking to Perseus?
She had a couple more things that she could
Sure.
try.
Sure.
So they've probably been watching everybody dance this whole time. So let me ask you something, and this is a theory. It's a complete, I have no fucking clue.
Oh, I do love stories and theories.
Well, if there was some flexibility on when they took over Yharnam to keep the war going, is it possible that the dragons aren't even coming?
You think the magistrate would fake an invasion?
Listen, I don't know. I'm new to all of this.
That's bold.
So, I mean, that's why I'm saying it quietly and off the record.
Is that true?
Isn't it possible?
Possible, but improbable. I do have... What purpose would it serve them?
I mean, like I said, I'm new here. I don't really understand the big political wheels that are turning right now. I mean, have your sources said anything about the dragon invasion?
My sources say that the dragons are, like you said, located in the Dark City.
And has there been any movement? If they're invading, they would have to be moving already.
I think that, well, no sources, even ones that have been paid very highly, have seen the Blackmaw Navy go through the Spice Straits. So unless they've sailed multiple months out of the way around the bottom of the Spice Lands, I would regret to inform you that the dragons have another way of movement.
Have you heard about this other form of movement? Like what it might be?
Why don't you make a persuasion check?
Okay, I still have advantage.
You do.
25.
Oh my god.
What was your question again?
Just
the phrasing of it.
About what have your sources told you anything about?
Right,
what these alternative movement methods might be?
Well, I did have a rather interesting source that gave us some information about some things that may have been happening, well, beneath the city.
She kind of points literally down to the floor.
And he nods. Do you know what's below Soulstone?
No.
Can you think of a reason that something would be?
For normal reasons?
If
No?
it were being hidden, perhaps?
Yeah, that makes sense.
My sources tell me that beneath the city of Yarnum, and perhaps even beneath the city of L'Oreal, that perhaps Soulstone is not as impenetrable as we had initially anticipated.
That's pretty scary considering how much is built on it here. Is the entire city
Think about
Soulstone
it.
underneath? This is me
Basically,
asking
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Think about it. You know, it's all brought here by the gods. It's all connected. The dragons lost their eternal city, and ever since they've been searching for the next one.
And they've been ousted from 2 since they lost it.
Or well, they found a better one than Yarnum. It seems as if it was left behind.
That's why there were no casualties. Allegedly.
Yes. Well, if my source is to be believed, there is something underneath the city that may have been used, exploited, found, discovered. I believe that, just like the magistrate, recently the scale of the power of things in the world has seemed to been rising. Seems as if people have discovered maybe some new form of magic.
Do you mean the dead rising?
That and the jelly.
Has it been found in more places than just Yarnum?
I mean, that my sources don't know, but it certainly seems like the majority of what was originates from there. Or at least, whatever was discovered there has not been discovered in anywhere else yet.
Perhaps the dragons did, and that's why they left.
Now you're thinking.
That actually answered the other 2 things I thought up, so she's kind of just gonna glance back at the dance floor. In thought, you know.
All right. If we cut back to our dancers dancing some more.
I want Sophia back.
Yeah, you could switch back again if you guys are done chatting.
But
It seems your complicated relationship is here.
Oh, thank you for
Sorry.
saying it so loudly.
she laughs pretty loudly too. And let's go. And before
Yeah.
she lets go, she does add in a little. She looks to both Evelyn and what's a new way I can say the name? Sophia. And she just goes, just remember, don't dig too deep. And she goes off to talk with Yosef.
Yosef.
Excuse me, what the fuck does she mean complicated relationship? It's pretty set in stone.
Nah, I think she misunderstood, honestly. She, kept doing this weird fire thing, kept me really distracted. I couldn't half pay attention to what I was saying.
Alright.
Gatekeep.
I know how you get with the shiny stuff. It's okay.
It's just so distracting.
I'm sure it is.
Could I cut and in between um Yusuf and Solara?
Mhm.
Solara is one of the, 4, 5, whatever that
Yeah.
number is, right? Like Severus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Originally
The seven, the seven of which 5 remain.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Miss Solara, could I have this dance?
By all means, you are also one of Severus's lackeys.
Lackey is a good term.
Of
He's a fire
course.
genasi, watch out for the burn.
Thank you, Yusuf. And she offers her hand and grabs yours.
OMG, I just saw that you sent me a message, Hedge. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Taking some inspiration from you, I am going to I'm gonna control flames as soon as you if you do dazzle me with it. I'm gonna control the flames to a point where it makes little floating little fires and make it burst hotter.
Oh yeah,
just to get your attention.
Yeah, because she is using essentially just produce flame and then control flame.
And then I'm just gonna make it hotter and say, it's really interesting to meet another fire genasi. I haven't seen, other than my father, haven't really seen another one around.
Yes, it is a rare occasion, but a good one. Is by the way, my name is Solara. Yours?
Laurel.
Huh?
Wardorf.
Nice to meet you. And she, as she watches your control flame, she actually sends out more flames to do little fireworks off from the two of you. And then she says, "So, what did you think of my warship? Or warships?"
Could care less about the. Truthfully.
Not one for fighting, I'm guessing.
Oh no, I love fighting. I just rather do it with, a little explosion here and there.
Guess you could say I do the same, but it's big enough to do enough damage. Kill as quickly as possible.
Well, killing's not in my nature, but if it was, I'd rather do it with my own hands.
Like getting your hands dirty, I can respect that. And she does a little spin. And some more fireworks. And as you guys come back against each other, she asks, "So? As I said to your small friend over there, you are gathering information tonight, are you not?"
Truthfully, can't lie to you. Yes.
Just trying to pick that up.
What? What?
Who just took a
just
screenshot
weird
of my heart?
timing.
Yeah, the screenshot was funny.
Luna is stupid.
No, it's okay. Just.
Stop.
I think we
It's
were
a
all just waiting
screenshot.
for if someone was doing a bit or not. It's okay.
I did it, and then I just heard the silence from Discord. I was like, oh no.
In my
The
head,
timing was really good.
You know the one meme where it's the emoji that brings up the camera and takes a snapshot?
Yeah.
That's what I was imagining.
Let's say Severus did want us to get information out of people tonight.
Can we make it meta that Lily Lavender is just in the background taking a photo in this moment?
I mean, they are definitely taking a lot of photos. So yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, what did you say? What did Evelyn say?
Laurel.
No.
So
yeah.
what if Severus did want some information out of tonight?
I mean, I wouldn't expect less from him. He's a bright mind. He is the one that makes all of my great war machines.
So how about a trade for a trade? Give me something. Give me something that you haven't told somebody tonight, and I'll tell you a secret that I haven't told anybody before.
I don't think any secret you have is as big as the one I have.
Do you want to
But
play
sure.
a game of bet?
That sounds wonderful. You go first.
I'm gonna die.
Don't you fucking dare, Laurel.
Let's say we know somebody that you could get your hands on that potentially is in the city.
Oh. Pray tell, pray tell.
Let's say you can milk them for all the dragon's worth.
Laurel, you little bitch.
You're not there.
I like where this is going.
I'll give you the names. I'll give you what they look like. In return for some information that Severus could use.
I think this is a deal.
I'll whisper, information that Mateo told all of us. And then blah 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 blah.
As you finish, she does the little throws you out with one hand away from each other, and you see with her other hand she produces a flaming sword, tosses it up into the air, catches it, and makes it disappear and pulls you back in. She looks very happy.
Somebody call 911. Charlie fire burning on the dance floor.
If y'all find Laurel's body in the sewer in the morning,
I don't want to hear it. You went and talked to my mom.
I only say nice things.
Yeah.
So,
I
about
appre-
your secret. A fair trade's a trade.
I am one of my word. And she pulls you in and whispers into your ear, and she says, "So Yarnum, you know of the situation there?"
Of course. Sort of.
Well, it's said that thousands, if not 10,000s of people are just poof, gone. What do you... Not great information?
In terms of that, I have a follow-up question. Were these people on our side or against us?
Does it matter?
It kind of does.
They are gone. War is war.
And by poof, they're gone. Did you drop something on them?
Heavens no, I'm not that much of a monster. It was before we even got there, darling.
So I was right, they gave up.
That we cannot tell. Or more so, we don't particularly know.
I heard from a little fishy. Like a literal fishy.
Oh.
That they're here. They're coming. And they're close.
I heard about the dream.
Not a
That
drain.
is public knowledge.
Not a drain. Severus has a little pet in a shop.
Oh, the one he paraded around town. Yes. It's what every dragon deserves.
Ooh, I guess you are misinformed. And I mean by a pet, I mean of the red jelly kind.
Oh. Oh.
It was at
So,
this moment that
tell
your
me,
minds.
how would 10,000 people disappear and a war is coming? Doesn't that seem very suspicious?
Oh, honey. I didn't say 10,000. I said tens of thousands.
Okay, well, that answers all my questions for tonight. Thank you for entertaining the idea of a lowly subject like myself to listen.
No, no, no. You were. I do not look down on you.
I
It
do.
was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Take care of the traitor, and I'll owe you a favor. I'll owe you a favor.
She bows and does a few more fireworks.
And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the Imperial Magistrate fireworks display. And you see outside as a number of fireworks light up the sky, all different colors,
Just in time.
as everybody kind of turns to the window and watches.
Hazel pulls out her hedgehog so they can watch.
Evelyn kind of bends down.
Hey, that Yusuf guy said that if you care about people, you should show it to them. So
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
I really care about you, and she leans in.
Somehow your tokens got like
I was
duplicated.
about to say,
She
Suddenly-
leans in to try and give Safia a kiss.
Oh.
Yes.
At first, Sophia is like, "Oh, do you need me to whisper something to you?" And then, like, 2 seconds later, she's like, "Oh," and then leans up to also kiss.
oh.
Yeah.
Fucking finally. You took 6 months.
Oh my goodness.
There it is. There it
Gotta
is.
spoil the moment.
Aaron never.
But yes, as the evening kind of, I won't say that it comes to like an end here, because we'll start up the next episode by, in case there's anything in the next week that you guys like have like a nagging question about, you know, we will resume in this moment so that there's still time for you guys to finish up conversations. But unfortunately, I don't think our lovely guest stars will be here next week.
If need be.
If need be.
What do
if I
you
need
I was
to.
gonna say that as the fireworks go off, just to be dramatic, Yusuf goes to Solaria and just start having a quiet conversation.
Mm.
Oh, god damn it. Stop.
Karen,
Whisper,
Karen's
whisper,
going
whisper.
back downstairs.
Whisper.
By the way, Hedge, can you have your character kill Aaron's old character? That'd be just really funny.
Oh, Marilyn.
Everyone loves Marilyn. Stop.
Just goes
Sorry,
over and summons
no
a
one?
sword in her gut.
Make a new
Did you say-
TV show. It's called Everyone Hates Nerylin.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Like Marilyn? No, I don't. I hate Marilyn. But
Wow, even you, that's
Well,
crazy.
anyways,
it was a
unless there's
flawed
any
character.
other questions, we'll probably wrap up here for the night. Thank you so much to my lovely guest stars for coming. I hope you had fun.
Thank you.
I'm very sorry to Taryn and Thomas, who did not get to do a lot tonight. That's also my apologies. I hope at least the conversations and the listening that the episode was, fun at least. I hope you had fun still.
Very fun, very fun.
Oh my goodness! Like I was wishing that I had popcorn the whole time. You guys are great.
Thomas currently does not understand why this person asked him to dance.
Yeah,
No,
Karen's like, "That
she's
was
just a
fun.
lady.
Awesome."
Her name's
That was so much
Elivara
fun.
Mish.
Oh.
She
Thomas
works
is
for
currently,
she works
"Why?"
for Thalindra.
Was she at the what do you call it? I keep wanting to call it Scooter, but like why can't I remember what it's called? The stupid games that we just
Skill
played.
shot?
Skill
Yeah.
Shot. Was she at Skill Shot and admired him from afar?
Could be.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
the curator is here.
The curator is here, yeah.
Oh no, not the curator.
The curator is here, and Chariot, and where did they go? Daze's characters.
Oh yeah,
Over
Soldier 249 or whatever.
Oh yeah, they got moved
Yeah.
around too, I
259.
guess. I don't know where
Soldier
they are at.
259 and yeah, skill shot sniper.
I was
and-
going to, I was going to have a bit of dramatic bit with them, but I was like, nah, there's no need.
Chariot just sort of roamed around alongside him.
Yeah, I had all the DPS boys upstairs hanging out,
Drinking beer.
drinking beers with Gert. But yeah, does anybody have any questions for the night?
I have more questions than I have time for.
Yeah.
Good. I'm so glad. That's exactly what I wanted to happen tonight.
I have one theory on the Dead Rising Up that's probably wrong, but it's fun to think about.
Like, I bullshitted my way half through these conversations, pretending like I knew what I was saying. I'm like, yeah, I know all this information, and I was like, I don't know shit.
Hey,
was like-
fake it till you make it.
Hazel did the opposite. She was like, I don't know anything. Please tell me.
But I will tell you that you guys did succeed in your mission of getting information out of all 3 NPCs. So
Yay!
Did I also succeed in helping Timmy become a necromancer?
maybe. You never know.
The mission that you're picking up from a character that you've played before.
I thought it was the perfect time to bring up Timmy, okay?
It's an account-wide quest. It's okay. We get it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, we will resume right here next week, but I don't want to make days and
Hey, if you need me
You
next
guys
week, I'm
show
totally
up
free
again.
Tuesday.
okay. Yeah, I don't know how much, like, I wouldn't want to make you show up for like the first like 20 minutes to like 45 minutes of a game and then be like, all right, well, it's over now.
I'd hang out and listen. It'd be fine. I'd grab popcorn.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, then we could continue stuff next week if there's any other conversations. But yeah, just kind of think about what's happening next. You got a lot of information that's yeah. Sorry, I've been talking for 4 hours straight now, so
It's all good.
my brain is a little bit frazzled.
It's all good. There were
I
like
understand
3
that
other
way too, Wendell.
conversations that happened where in my head I was like, oh, so the dragons burnt Yarnum to a crisp and then fucked off. And then no one else came to that conclusion from those conversations, and I was like, well, maybe that's not what happens. But then I was like trying to pry really hard to see if I could get that information, and you didn't give it to me, and I was so sad.
Sorry.
No, I blame Days, not you. Don't worry.
I have a new theory
I did
on
nothing.
what the Dead Rising Up is. It's probably wrong, but it's funny to me.
I would love to hear it.
Bioweapons.
I mean,
Aw.
it could be. And so we've got the main.
Only
points
problem
we
is I don't
learned.
think I've heard about like if it's happening to the Black Maw as well, or if it's just like magistrate territory.
Well, we didn't kill that Black Maw guy, the Black Princeling, to find out. If we would have had our answer.
What if that's part of why they turned the princeling into an abomination because they didn't want to risk him becoming some undead creature?
It's possible.
Whoa. That's a crazy theory I hadn't thought about.
Cannot confirm or deny.
The black moth, but like the black moth's using chemical warfare.
Well, and so there's also the main points we got. The invasion was not an invasion, or the taking over of Yarnum was not real.
A takeover was not an actual takeover.
Correct. It was empty when they got
yeah.
there.
They just walked up.
Yeah. Tens of thousands of people have gone missing. The Black Maw must have a way to travel very sneakily, because don't you think that somebody would have noticed an entire fucking occupying force leaving a city?
Yeah, okay, guys, hold on. We can't act surprised about that. We know
There's
we read,
that what is it?
we read the research papers on Red Jelly, and they do state that it's very good at making teleportation magic.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so,
They could have
like,
portaled
that-
out or something like that.
I mean,
that
it's the
much
only
we
thing
do
that
know.
makes sense.
Yes, and my problem is with that is if they can pour out tens of thousands of people out of a city, then we're fucked.
And what's underneath L'Oreal? Because I'm beginning to think there's fucking something under there.
We should have checked. We had the right idea. We should have checked, and we should have looked for the horde.
We
had
didn't
all
go
the
far
opportunities. We had all the opportunities to look for the horde, and we said it was probably underneath the soul stone, and we just never did it.
And then we went to the sewer. We should have gone deeper.
I'm so upset with this. Like, there's so much regret.
Big regrets.
All these Bloodborne characters being real quiet right now.
There's one who can't speak to you.
Well, all I was gonna say is, Tanny, your questions about if the if the magistrate was doing this, I was so proud of you.
Listen, that was like, so I'm trying to play, like, she has high charisma, but Hazel doesn't know how to talk to people that well. So I'm trying to, I feel like she would have just straight up asked a straightforward kind of dumb question to someone who writes articles, considering she's a member of a group that is kind of local heroes now, you know, so. Yeah, sometimes you gotta ask the dumb question.
I can't believe Laurel gave so much information.
Yeah.
I know, right?
As soon as you started talking about Red Jelly, I was like, we're like legally bound by a contract not to talk about that. I am
No,
so
we're
surprised.
not.
You're not?
No, we're not.
Not anymore.
It got burned away.
Okay, but didn't we just sign a new contract?
No, we
Not
signed no new
technically, no.
contract.
Nah, it's not a gag order type
I
thing.
guess. I don't know. That's how Evelyn views it, I guess.
And I willingly talked to one of the 7 or 4 or 5, whatever they are now.
Yeah, they're 5 now.
Mhm.
Until Evelyn catches up and becomes 6.
All right. Well, you had some good theories. I'm glad we had some good information, and I'm excited to let you all dwell on it for a week. I'll see you all next episode.
See y'all next time.
Good night.